I haven't learned all the kinks to all this shit. So, like as far as StreamYard is concerned, but we'll make it work. We figure it out.
So, gentlemen, I would be remiss if I didn't say sometimes my speech slurs. So, I'll say color money or something and just take a break.
Okay.
You safe word?
All right, we got you.
No doubt. No doubt.
There you go, gay boy.
All right. Okay. So let me see if we got audio on the live.
I like those.
Yeah, we good. We good on that.
Very nice.
All right. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good night. Welcome to another episode of Cigars and Whiskey, the podcast that discusses love, relationships, sex, and dating from a male's perspective. I'm your guy, Ron Coe, and I'm joined by my guys, White Star GB.
I'm shaking.
We also have super producer Corey Cool in the building, Cool University. And we have some guests in the house tonight. All right. Tonight is a special night because we've had guests in the past, but this is our first podcast collaboration. Right. So we've had people on the show, but we've never collaborated with another set of podcasters. So tonight we have the good guys from the Nobody Cares About Father's Day podcast. We got Depp and we got Holly. What's going on, fellas?
Yo.
It's your boy. It's always your boy.
It's always a pleasure being good company.
Shout out to everyone tuned in on YouTube and on Facebook. We're currently live. Please remember to share so we can get more people to tap into the conversation. We have a great show for you guys tonight. Tonight, the topic is going to be, what did I put it as? Is 35 men, is that a high body count? All right. We have guests in the house tonight, so I would shoot it over to you, GB, but we're gonna let the folks that we have in speak a little bit. Now, I gave you a small introduction of who you guys are, but can you give us a quick rundown of your pod and what it's about, and let the people know if they tune in what they should be looking for.
So, Holly, I'm gonna turn it over to you, bro.
Yeah, man. Well, Nobody Cares About Father's Day is basically, the title is basically what it means. Nobody really cares about Father's Day. I like to go with the saying that Father's Day is the least recognized holiday in America, but fatherhood itself is the most important aspect and the most important something in the family aspect. I forget what the hell I say. I write it down.
My nigga.
But it's for the fathers. It's a podcast for the fathers because I feel like that's a demographic that hasn't been reached really, and fatherhood isn't really spoken about, especially in the Black community, because there's a big stereotype on the Black community when it comes to fatherhood. Right. We don't know none of our daddies. You know what I'm saying? But in this particular podcast, it's three of us, me, Depp, Corey Cool. And we sit and we talk about the difficulties of parenthood, raising sons, raising daughters, our experiences, and we share some stories, and we have a lot of laughs too. It's not just a serious, let's have this discussion podcast. We definitely joke around because we grew up together, so it's a lot of chemistry there. Along with a good talk, but it's for the fathers. No, we're not exclusive to just fathers. We want everybody to take a listen to it. Absolutely. But it's important. It's important. I say it's important for the fathers, especially the Black fathers.
So I just a lyric popped in my head when you said we grew up together, and I'm like, I grew up a fucking screw up. And I'm just like, yeah, that's kind of like what happened. But yeah, like we're fathers, and it's the most difficult, rewarding job ever.
I'd agree.
Right. shit is difficult, but I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world.
Mhm. I hear you. I agree.
And I
definitely
add to y'all like, yo, you're always learning.
Mhm.
Like I have a
Right.
24-year-old, and I felt like
Wow.
I've seen every trick in the book, but she always managed to pull one more out that damn basket. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You learn it every day, dog. So it's it is very hard and it's very rewarding. I like that. I love the premise of the show. You know what I mean? And thank you for
Thank you.
joining
Thank
us,
you.
yo. You know what I mean?
Well, thank
Of
you, my
course. Of
brother.
course.
My
Yeah,
brother.
man.
And you know, I had to have the setup since we all on cigars and whiskey.
That's what's
Sipping a
up,
nice
man. You out there
Johnny Walker
cooling,
Double
yo.
Black and
You out
smoking a
there
nice little
cooling.
Alec Bradley Superstition. It's a vibe right now. I
That's
love
what's
it.
up.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. Shit.
I'm
I'm jealous.
drinking
I
Cold
wish I was
outside.
outside.
I'm
Yeah,
drinking
man.
Uncle Nearest, so I brought the
Oh,
whiskey
nice.
to the family. You know.
Nice.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
I'm doing
I'm
a monkey
drinking.
shoulder tonight.
I'm
Oh.
doing the Jones bourbon, man.
Nice.
Let me see that bottle, Ron. Let me see that bottle. That's one of them Basquiat joints, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Let me see if I can get a
That's
better shot of it.
that's real nice, yo.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
man.
Yeah.
They did
I
a
like
number
Great
on
job.
that, man.
Yeah,
That's
they did.
fine. That's nice.
This I forgot what year, but I think 2022. This one got like we rated this one as the number one whiskey, man. That
Absolutely.
joint is this one is a great one, man. Definitely got to try it.
So when I go to the liquor store tomorrow, I'm gonna ask them, "What's up?"
Yeah.
Mhm.
Got that.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Greg Jones.
Great Jones. Yep. Question about the pod, man. Because of course, podding is about being as niche as possible. But you know, like we have a relationship podcast, and you know, it's a lot of salacious stuff that goes on our pod, and a lot of people that are out there on social media, they go towards that avenue, right? So for you guys to pick an arena like fatherhood, which is not talked about that much, especially in the Black community, what made you guys go that direction, though?
So Holly, can I take this one?
Yeah, go ahead, of course.
So the premise, like, we really sat and we laugh and we joke about the shit we give for Father's Day and the lack of like Rodney Dangerfield, no respect,
No,
Respect.
right? And it's like a continuous kind of like battle between like me being a man, me being a father. Well, I'm not a husband anymore, but yeah, like all those different dynamics, and we didn't have a place or outlet to come together and be like, yo, this shit hard, man. This shit hard. Like,
Yeah.
I'm about to fuck
Yeah.
this little nigga up. Like,
Yeah, especially in
You make me
comparison
one
to Mother's Day.
macaroni. Oh yeah, Mother's Day. Yo, he come.
Especially
She
in
come to you.
comparison to Mother's Day, because you know
Absolutely.
mothers get set up on Mother's Day. They don't get to
Yeah.
be with the kids. They get to have the time to themselves. You know, they have the spa days. They got the bags and the fucking shoes. They get a lot of mothers get broke off on Mother's Day, and fathers,
I don't do that shit anymore. I'm just saying. No more Louboutins, like none of that. No Louis bags, like I'm done.
Killer.
So yeah, that's basically the premise of the podcast, and that's and we wanted to we know that there's some fathers out there that feel the same way, so we wanted to reach out to them and you know, grab their ears.
That's dope.
Absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
Very dope. Very dope. Very dope. All right. Okay. White Star GB. How was your week, man?
Week was cool besides this fucking rain we got. But like Moses was coming today, bro.
Yeah.
That rain was heavy, yo. Did it sturdy, but other than that, it was cool, man. We got some news. Usher is doing the Super Bowl halftime show. I'm digging that. That's some good news right there.
Really?
I'm
I thought you
looking
didn't like
forward to that.
Usher.
Listen, I said Usher can't take my girl. As an artist, yo, Ron think I don't like Usher because I say Usher is not like a sniper. I don't think Usher is like a nigga that get bitches like that. But as an artist, that's my guy.
So I
How
got
could he not?
Usher tickets for the residency. So I'm going to Vegas.
Mm.
To go see Usher. And he's gonna
Mhm.
scream. He's gonna throw his panties at the stage.
First off, I'm going with like 7 other AKAs, so I'm excited.
Nice, nice. You're all gonna throw your panties at the stage.
When y'all
Um,
going? When y'all going?
I'm going November 3rd.
Nice.
Nice.
So
That's
I have
well,
I
the Super Bowl
haven't.
is in January, so yeah, you got all right.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got some time.
So
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So
Mhm.
he announced a world tour after I spent $700 on a ticket.
He got came to you. He gonna be up the block from you. But yo,
I'm like,
listen,
motherfucker.
never a bad reason to go to Vegas, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. That's
Never a
true.
bad reason to go to Vegas. Nah,
That is
but
true.
I was thinking about his set list, right? Is there a song that he doesn't if he doesn't do that you'll be upset at the Super Bowl joint?
At the Super Bowl?
At the Super Bowl. If there's a song that he doesn't
Okay.
do,
If he
what you
don't
thinking?
do, you make me wanna. I'm gonna lose my shit.
You're right. You got it. Yeah. Nah? You don't think so,
I would
Ron?
be,
Classic.
I don't know if he's gonna perform that. Yeah, he
That's a
he got to
classic
do
record,
the.
though.
That's
got-
his
you know,
first
it is.
single. No, not really, but that's his first re-release single.
Yeah, when he
definitely
came
gotta-
out
he gotta-
a little bit older.
Yeah.
Yeah,
not that.
my father even liked that song because he was living that life.
I'm not even speaking on that. You better leave my man alone.
He heard that song and he was like, "What's this?" I'm like, "It's Usher, Usher Raymond." He was like, "I like this. I dig this."
Not a bad concept, right?
I'm like, "You motherfucker."
Yeah.
That's
But
my
Make
mama
me
you
want to
talking about.
leave the one I'm with and start a new relationship with you.
I don't think.
Oh,
I don't think he's
yeah.
gonna perform that. He's definitely
That's my
gonna
mama you
perform.
talking about, nigga.
So
He's definitely
I
gonna
can-
perform the one with was it Ludacris?
Okay, all right. Love
Oh,
is a friend.
You don't
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to
yeah,
friends
call?
and
yeah.
love friends, yeah.
You don't have to call?
No.
Yeah.
You don't have to
the
call
Lovers and
Oh,
definitely.
Friends.
you don't have to call.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he's
think he
gonna
should do
that.
both.
You talking about love is? Oh no. You're talking about peace up,
With
eight time
Lil-
down.
Yeah,
With Lil Jon and them.
exactly. Yeah, he's definitely gonna do
Gotcha. All right.
that.
Pun
100%.
intended, right? Because we keep saying yeah. That song, yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's-
crazy.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, man, my week was good, man. I got some good news on the Super Bowl tip. You know what I mean? I was scared it was gonna be Taylor Swift, so you know what I mean. I'll take Usher, yo.
She better
hate
get the fuck out of here
Do
with
you-
her bone
Don't you
dry
think,
white
though-
ass.
Don't you think at some point though, white people are gonna be like, "Yo, what's going on? Like, when are we gonna have?"
Yo, we
they gave him Justin Timberlake, but they're like, "This ain't enough."
Yeah.
Yo, we've had a run.
And Eminem, I guess.
That might be
Well,
our
I wanna count
reparations,
Eminem.
yo. We just get the Super Bowl halftime show from now on, yo, because they letting us live.
Yo,
That's
they
a
are
good point.
giving-
They letting niggas live.
That's a good
You know what
fucking
I mean?
point.
talking about
Mhm.
giving all. They talking about giving all California residents $1.2 million for reparations.
I'm moving to California.
Yeah, I'm about to be out of here.
They've been
What's up,
talking
cuz?
that for a little while though.
Yeah, but I'm just like, whoa, they put a number to it. So
Somebody's
I'm
gonna
like,
fight
whoa.
that. Somebody's gonna fight that.
Yeah, there's a white guy somewhere sad and fucking counting his
Tanning
money.
booth. You think white people ain't gonna get that money? They're gonna get that tan. They're gonna be right in that
Yeah.
tanning booth, nigga. They're gonna be on the Babe Ruth side again.
Got a third
Yo,
cousin.
listen.
She can
listen.
fuck black
It's plastic
dudes.
surgery for everything. You're gonna see plastic. You're gonna see white people getting surgery to widen their noses. Get that bag, yo. Come on now.
Listen, they gonna be like, oh, my third cousin fuck a black dude, so give it there.
My
Yo.
name is
Give it up.
Dasheem Johnson.
What do you used to call them? $2 Indians?
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
when they said that. Yeah.
Oh shit.
$5.
They get the game. Yeah, you're $5 Indians. $5 Indians. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ron Cole, how was your week, my boy?
My week was cool. Again, dealing with the same things that you dealing with, man. The weather, working outside. But it seemed like the weather works the same schedule as I do. It's like soon as I'm off, the rain is off. You know
The
what I mean?
weather's
But,
off. Yeah.
yeah, man. It was
Yeah.
pouring crazy all day, and when I'm on my way in, shut down. It's crazy, but it is what it is, man. I was just happy to be here tonight. You know, try
Word.
to get it going a little bit earlier and trying to get, doing tutorials on this whole thing or whatever, but all good. I'm happy to be here. Happy to be with the guys from Nobody Cares About Father's Day podcast. Huh? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
babe.
Listen,
yeah,
it's
man.
a pleasure to be here. I'm happy to be
Yeah,
here with
definitely.
you guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Word
Long
up.
time waiting.
We check out the listening party together. I watched the
Yeah, right.
show.
We over there, but cool.
Yeah, but that not. So I'm very particular, right? I'm from Queens, right? So I said,
All right. We here.
I am not a Nas fan.
Okay. Are you
Boo.
not a Nas fan, or do you not like
Boo.
Nas? Because it's two different people.
So I am not a Nas fan.
But you'll fuck with Nas if it's something good.
Yeah. I'm a J fan all the way.
But
all
he
the
never
way.
had no. Okay, now I get it.
Boo.
Why does it have to be
You
one or
wanna-
the other?
It's got to be one of the
Because
other.
they had a battle. Me and the boy common got more in
Yeah.
common than just more in common. Get it? More in common.
Yeah. You know what it is though? J fans
I was thinking
can't be
about that one
Nas
the other day.
fans. J fans can't be Nas fans because Jay lost. Nas fans could be J fans because we kind of cool with the way the whole battle turned out.
So
Yeah.
you said we. So you're a Nas fan. I got you, GB. I got you. I listen.
Yeah.
I listen.
I was definitely with Esco with the whole back and forth. You know what I mean? But
So
I'm
the
cool.
whole.
I can listen to the whole. You know what I mean? Again, because I like the way Ether came out.
So you down with the whole you owe me phase, huh?
Mm.
Wait, but that-
I was definitely outside during the. Yo, man, I'm definitely
But that-
outside during
Did you hear what GB said? Are you in agreement that they
No,
lost
no, I am not.
because of that line?
I'm
Me
not
and
in
AI got more in
agreement
common.
because it's a whole song either versus half a verse on Takeover.
Nah, then he did the freestyle, the one that you
No,
just said
no,
the
no,
line from.
no. It was Takeover, then Ether, then Super Ugly 2.
Yeah, you can't get rid of that though. He did it, man. It's out there. It's in the world. You can't.
That's
you
not
can't.
what I'm saying.
That
I'm
was
saying
that was his follow up, bro. It
Okay.
wasn't strong enough.
But what I'm
That's
saying
true.
is the number of bars. If we count bars, they don't equal one another.
Mm.
And like, if you insult me, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna sit on it. I'm gonna boil over that shit. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna fuck your sister. I'm gonna do all kind
He
of
tried.
wild
He
I
tried.
think
He
I
tried.
think Jay. I don't think Jay was able to make a full song about Nas. I think
Couldn't
that's
do it.
what. I think that's what the case was.
So, okay, I won't argue with y'all because it's a losing battle. I'm not gonna argue with y'all, but
Mm.
I will
What
say
you think, Ron?
that
You was Nas or you was Jay? Ron.
I'm not weak. I like both of them. I'm not picking a side, man. I'm not picking a side.
you
Politically
Who
see-
you think?
correct.
you see?
But you could say who lost or who won.
Oh, Jay lost. Jay lost that one.
Okay.
But they don't take nothing away from Jay. You know what I
Listen,
mean?
It doesn't.
sometimes
It-
you
honestly,
lose
it
a
doesn't.
battle to win a
That's
war.
obvious.
To
I'll
win
give
a
you that
war.
much. I'll give you that much.
But I don't want to hijack the podcast because me and Holly argue
okay.
about
Go
this
all
shit.
night,
Yeah,
We've
Go
been
all
arguing
night.
about this shit like 20 years.
yeah.
Straight up.
We could do a whole
All right.
podcast about that.
Yeah, man. Again, shout out to everyone tuned in on YouTube and Facebook. Please remember to share so we can get more people to tap into the conversation. If you're on YouTube, hit the like button right now
Yeah.
to get this out to more people. All right, so we'll jump right in to the conversation. What we gonna
do it.
start with? I think we're gonna start with the importance of both parents. All right.
Cool.
Hold on. Let's see.
school.
You can all hear that, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
And the school has to call mummy or daddy to come and get you.
Yeah.
Who would you want them to call?
Mummy.
Why mummy?
She's more comfortable.
She's comfy. Daddy's not comfy. No, not really. Okay. All right. You're at school and you've been naughty, and the school needs to call mummy or daddy to
Naughty.
come to the school. Who do you want them to call?
Mummy.
Why mummy?
I think she's more easier.
Mummy's easier.
Yeah.
Last one. Something happens at school or out and you're in danger and you have one phone call. You need to call mummy or daddy. Who do you call?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I feel like you're more like fighter person.
Fighter person. I'm a protector.
Yeah.
Okay. So mummy would make you feel more
Comfortable.
comfortable. Okay.
You're like security.
I'm like security.
Yeah.
I'm like security. Okay, I like that. I like that. Your child, ideally, needs both of you. If one of you is refusing to be there, the other one will do what they need to do. However, understand your child needs different things from both of you.
That's deep.
Mm.
That kid got a good vocabulary though.
Well, he's English. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
British
Yeah,
English.
it's-
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Is gap tooth like a thing when you're British? Is that like an automatic thing?
think
Axel
bad-
and Powers.
I think British people, they just have bad teeth.
Yeah, all Austin Powers' teeth was gapped.
Yeah.
His whole grill.
He looking like Moses, like
So we live in a society where you got men and women going back and forth about who's more important as far as the parent is concerned. You got women taking steps to actually be single mothers, saying that they don't need a man in the house, and you got men going against that, saying, well, the numbers show that your kid is at every statistical advantage when they don't have their father in the household. So his point is that they need both parents. I guess the first question would be, Holly, do you agree or do you disagree?
Do I agree that women are better
Well-
off with?
Well, both parents are necessary.
Oh,
Sure.
I
Or-
absolutely agree. I absolutely agree that both parents are necessary. I do understand what the young man was saying. Because I share that same experience in my own household, where my son, especially my 13-year-old, he will, when he's going through something at school, call mommy. But when he needs his bike fixed, or when he needs if somebody's messing with him at school or something like that, he'll come to me, because I teach him how to snap back, and I encourage him to not to be bullied by other little kids
Right.
and things
You're
of
the fighter.
things of that nature. But you're right. Right,
Fighter.
but he will everything else, almost everything else is mommy, because of that the sheltering, it is. I definitely think that both sides matter, because I don't think mothers are going to fill. I don't think they can ever fill that place that a father can fill, which is, the protector, the fighter. I mean, mothers are definitely fighters. That's for sure. They're definitely fighters within their own rights. But that protection, I don't think mothers fill that slot the way that fathers do.
Right.
I definitely think. And then put it this way: so my son, I keep going to my 13-year-old because he's the one that I got baby mothers, so he's the one that grew up in the actual household of me and his mother together. My 13-year-old. So he wasn't confident at riding and learning how to ride his bike. He wasn't confident in sports until I was able to give him that, help give him that confidence to be, to be able to actually go out there. His mother wasn't going to do that for him. She was just, every time if he fell and hurt himself, she was just going to,
it's over.
rock
Yeah,
it.
fuck that bike.
Yeah, fuck the bike, fuck the sports. But me, I was like, no, get up, toughen up.
Yeah,
you can do this. And he go out there and he's gotten so much better at everything that he does.
Yeah,
because I was there to to help him, but and not to bash, not bashing mothers by saying that, but there's something there that a father's there to do that a mother probably and more than likely can't or won't.
Yeah, I dig it.
Gotcha.
I dig it. Yeah.
What you think, Dep? I'm sorry, White Star GP.
No, that's just okay.
So I would say you need both, right? There is a certain element my ex-wife brings, and there's a certain element that I bring, right? So my boys now, my two oldest, they play football, right? She can share on the sideline, clap her hands, but I can tell them how to rip through a hole. I can tell them how to swim more. I can tell them.
Pause, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I heard it too. I don't know.
I can tell them how to maneuver in a situation. So on our podcast, I spoke about how somebody called my son a nigger at daycare. I mean, at camp.
How old is he? How old is he?
He's 9. He'll be 10 in a couple weeks. And I was like, and I had to tell him, I was like, listen, that is not a reflection of you. That is a reflection on them and their ignorant parents. You are amazing. Keep doing what you do and don't let them use those words to hurt you, right? But that's something that had to come from his father, right?
Yeah.
Man to man.
Absolutely.
Well, guy to guy. He's not a man. But to be able to sit through, and I'm like, buddy, you got a little girl in your class you like, tell them what's up,
Yeah.
And having that conversation with him. Now, I'm also having a conversation about consent and boundaries and all that.
Early, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I've
never raised boys, so like I'm new to this. But you have to have a conversation about consent that early.
So it's not like consent for sex, but I'm like,
of course not, but for like anything.
But you have to be like conscious of your surroundings, like because
you're right.
One bad decision as a black boy can send you down a different road.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Absolutely.
So,
you ain't lying.
So I answered the question roundabout.
Yeah.
But you need both parents, right? Mom brings a certain element. Thank you. And dads bring a certain element. But both of them form a good bond.
Absolutely. What about you, White Star GB?
On the nurturing to section scale, like from 1 to 10, I feel like dads are on like a 1 to 2, and then the moms are, and then dads are like 9 to 10. When he said mom is easier, I kind of feel like dad is easier. Either dad is easygoing or he doesn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Me, I got kind of like I got 2 modes.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can come to me and be like, "Yo, I failed my test," and I'd be like, "Yo, did you start?" Like you be like, "I tried." I'm like, "All right, go ahead." I mean, dads don't really sweat too much of the small stuff. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But
Right.
the big stuff, we all the way there for. The in between is what we got a little bit of the problem with. The day-to-day nurturing, that's what mom is good for. You know what I mean?
Right.
That little
Mhm.
love, you know what I mean? That little home from school love. That, you know what I mean? Like if my kid was sick over the weekend and went to school on Monday, I kind of forgot that she was sick over the weekend. I might even, when I pick her up from school, I might even.
Mm.
Oh, we lost GB.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Sorry.
There you go.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, because it's that little in between spot that we ain't really like, really. I don't know, me, I can only use my own experience. I'm not really good at the in between, but I'm good at the
Right.
small stuff.
Right.
And then when it's time to push the button, I'm there. 8, 9, 10, I'm all the way there. You know what I mean? If, I remember I picked up my my eldest daughter. She was the cheerleader at high school, and she was one of the smallest kids, and she was on top of the pyramid, and
nice.
she fell and didn't really know how to fall, and her elbow was like backward. That shit looked crazy.
Mm.
So I pull up, I get the call, so I speed over to the school, and I scoop her. I look at her elbow, and I'm like, oh shit! But in my head, I'm like, oh, that ain't nothing. Let me just grab this shit. Like, come on. Like, to her, I'm acting like it ain't really nothing. But
Yeah.
I kind of downplay it to her. Take her right to the urgent care was the closest thing. So I took it to the urgent care first. They were like, nah, big dog, you gotta
You
take
gotta
this
go
to
to the
the ER.
hospital. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so I'm like, boom. So we packed it back up, right to the ER. You know what I mean? And it's like stuff like that. It's kind of where it's like, yo, we're not gonna escalate it to you. We know how to control our emotions to like not really kind of make it a big deal and kind of soothe you.
Right.
But
Right.
at the end of the day, we know how to take it. Like, yo, no, we gotta get this shit fixed now. We ain't putting this shit on ice and bringing it home. We going right to the ER. So I think dads is good. I think both parents feeling that whole vibe between 1 to 10. I think it just is. It's the perfect mix when everybody knows their roles and everybody's able to thrive in what they do good at. I think you raise a well-rounded kid. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah. That's my
Do you
thoughts on
think
it,
it?
though.
Do you think it matters whether it's girls or boys?
I would feel like with a boy, dads would take a little bit more of the lead. So maybe we're with the girl, it's like 1 to 2, and it's 9 to 10. I feel like with boys, it's like 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, maybe. You know,
Mm.
little stuff like if you walk in a room and he a little funky, you be like, yo, bruh, you gotta take a shower every day. You know what I mean? There's certain things where you gotta teach a young man, like, you know what I mean? Like there's certain little elements, you know what I mean? Like, yo, your sneakers is wet, put them outside. Like, yo, it's little extra stuff that you gotta give to a boy, you know what I mean? Or, you gotta come to him like, all right, if he's first wearing deodorant, I remember my pops just like he just always wanted to be the illest nigga, you know what I mean? So like when I first started wearing deodorant, he used to get me this Polo deodorant, right? It shit cost like $40. But this shit used to burn the fuck out of my armpits. Like, nigga, my armpits would
Like
literally
icy hot.
be like falling off. Like this shit is burning. But he just cared that he gave his son his deal, but he would never just check like, yo, how that shit feel? Like, does it hurt you to wear? Like I've been so for years, I just thought like deodorant like hurt. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So it's stuff like that. Like with the boy, you know what I mean. With the as a dad, you kind of check up on stuff like that. When he started wearing deodorant, I would feel like you would go to him, but like, yo, how that feel? Like you feel confident with that all day, like stuff like that. Where a mother would do that with like a girl, you know what I mean? So yeah,
My experience has been a little different. Where I was, I cling more to the girls than the boys. Only because the boys yearn for that nurturing.
Yeah.
More than they yearn for that tough, the tough, pick yourself up. I feel like the girls actually want the want the male perspective more than the boys do.
Interesting.
That's just been my experience, but I've been able to handle my girls a little easier than the boys, because the boys, they need that. For some reason, they need that nurturing from the mother.
Right.
Well,
right.
you know what? There's a quote that I've heard in the past, and it says that fathers raise their sons and they love their daughters. Mothers raise their daughters and they love their sons. Right.
Right.
So the mom will baby the son, right? Give him that nurturing, and if he wants to quit his sport or something like that, let him quit. But for their daughter, they expect they're rigid with them, right? But they let their son get away with everything. And fathers will let their daughters get away with everything, and they'll fucking chastise their sons and be strict with their sons.
Right.
So
You know what I
I'm
mean?
very much that way. I am very much that way. I have 2 boys, 1 girl, right? So that's 3. Everyone, if you count. But I am very I tell my sons, like, listen, it's okay to cry, but not everything deserves your tears. That's my quote. I'm like, not everything deserves your tears. For my daughter, I'll be like, baby, you crying? Come here, give me all.
Yeah.
I'm a big old sucker.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo,
Let it out. Go ahead, let it out.
yo, what you want, baby? You want a new Barbie? Get my MX. We gonna do that.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Boys, they be like, Dad, can we order pizza? Get the fuck out of here.
Don't need no damn pizza.
Nigga, you better get in there. You better get in the
pizza
fridge and make
yesterday.
some pizza.
You ain't lying.
Yeah.
Rocco, yo, what's your thoughts, yo?
No, I think it's very necessary, man. And like you said, each parent plays their role. They play their role, and it's like a symphony, man. When everybody plays their role to their capability and they play it to their fullest extent, it's like it's perfect harmony. You know what I mean? And you get the best out of your child. So
Yeah.
I definitely agree with that. Definitely agree.
So
what is the success rate though of, I mean, I know we can't really, I don't know if we're gonna look it up right now. We can't really look it up right now, but what is the success rate of those that have grown up in single parent households and those who haven't?
Oh,
So
well,
What do
I'm
you
saying
what
I
do you
kind of
what
know.
do you judge success by?
Well,
So-
okay, the stat show that like
In jail, not in jail.
Okay.
Yeah,
Working at Target and the CEO.
I came
Target,
from
Have a
single-
good
came-
job, and
I came from a
you know.
single parent household, and I feel like I'm successful. It depends.
But
who
you
talk to.
you may be the exception to the rule, because the stats show that when a young boy or a child grows up in a single parent home and they're raised by the mother, they're like three times more likely to go to jail, not graduate high school, college, all that shit like that. And they have the stats show that it's a higher success rate that if you were raised by a single father versus a single mother.
So, because we brothers, I'm a sheriff. I dropped out of high school.
Really?
Yeah.
I never would
Now
have thought that.
I
didn't
have
know
an
that.
associate's, I have a bachelor's, I have a master's. But yes, I dropped out of high school.
So did I.
So you went back and finished?
So it was this weird arrangement where if I took certain classes at Nassau, they would count towards my high school diploma. So yeah.
Wow.
What made you drop out of high school?
My ego. So in 10th grade, I took 10th grade English. Miss McLean, y'all know her.
Miss McLean, yeah, absolutely.
11th grade, I took 10th grade English, Miss McLean. In 12th grade, I took 10th grade English. But I had a different teacher that time.
Yeah, Dr. Fallica.
No, I had Miss Tom. No, I didn't. I never took
Man, you-
12th grade English.
You're not good at English.
I'm actually an awesome writer. Google me, nigga. But no, I struggled, and I went through a point where I wasn't doing shit, right? But when I saw my mother's heartbreak when she didn't see me cross that stage,
Right.
that's when I got my shit
Stepped it
together.
up.
Yeah,
Wow. So when you weren't going to school, what were you doing all day?
playing Madden.
Okay.
And
All right.
because you know, I think that kind of goes to what we were saying is that, you know, like your mother probably was like, all right, well, you know what I mean? Now you went and did it because you felt like that was the best thing to do, and you didn't want to disappoint your mother, right?
Yeah,
Because you didn't want to see her sad. But if you know, your father probably be like, yo, you better get your ass back in school. Like that discipline and that rigidness probably been like, yo, like it's more out of fear. It might be a little bit of fear versus you just not wanting to disappoint or make your mother sad. So I think that.
So what are the stats? What are the stats on the comparison between single mother and single father household?
Like basically, you put your kid at growing up as a single parent. You put your kid at every statistical advantage to not succeed, right? But they say that the stats are better if a child is raised by a man versus a single woman, a single man versus a single woman.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm not sure why, but I think I really believe it's more or less that men are just a little bit more rigid in their parenting. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're gonna, you know, men normally are more structured than women. You know, I think women are more
emotionally structured.
And they're willing to bend more than men will. Like if we got a routine, men a routine where it's like, yo, you get up this time, you got to go to school, you come home, you do your homework. Women would be like, yo, you don't got to do it now. You could do it later, whatever, depending on how the woman is, right? But I'm generally speaking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's
I heard
why,
you cough, so you can take a day. You can take a break. You got the sniffles. Don't do your homework tonight.
No.
Yeah. So.
Nah, not me. You better get to that fucking
Better
table
work through them sniffles
and work it out.
Here's a tissue. Now get back to your homework. Yeah, right.
Yeah. All right. So where we going next, man? Where you want to go next? I think we got a child support clip.
Yeah, let's go with that.
All right.
Yes.
I see.
So
all right, here we go. Here we go.
Cause y'all love taking these men for child support. And number one, then you want to raise it takes more than money to raise the kid. When he was coming around, he was helping with homework, he was picking the kids up, he was doing everything. Now you put him on child support and he got to work extra. He can't help. So now you taking away from the bonding time. That's number one. Number two, whatever that court order is in the state of New York, that man doesn't have to do nothing over the court order. No birthdays, no holidays, not Christmas, not back to school, nothing. It's an option for him. But if you talk to anybody in the court system, he does not. It has to be in the court order. That includes summer camp, everything. Because y'all love taking these men, and then it's like, oh, well now, how you not going to help with the birthday party? Because sis, I gave you child support. I gave you child support. Like, we be so gung-ho on child support, and you really went down because your auntie is bitter. Your mama told you to do it. You really wouldn't even think about taking homie for child support. I know somebody who, homie was on child support. They got back together, and he was like, so when you gonna take me on? She was like, I'm not.
Message.
Ooh. I love her.
She
said I need to follow her.
She a little bit too big for me. Just saying. I'm in the streets now, so
you outside?
Yeah, I'm outside, bro.
Nah, you need somebody who mind is right. Her mind is right. She thinking on the right right levels.
Why you say that?
Because again, from experience, child support, the court doesn't mandate that you have to be paying for all of that shit. all the court says is that you got to pay this child support. But it does. She's right. Women are a little contradictory when it comes to child support and when it comes to parenting. Like a lot of women, and maybe it's a young thing, maybe it's a young age thing, but from what I've come to understand, women they equate child support to fathering.
So,
I don't know why, but at the same time, I kind of see, I can kind of see it because a father is a provider.
Exactly.
More often than not. So providing is fathering, and that requires money.
Is that all it is, or is that part of it?
It's only part of it.
Yeah.
It's only part of it. Because
you need to be present.
Right. But
Mhm.
the presence usually isn't there in a situation of child support because you can only be a part-time father.
So, I'm on child support and I pay about $3,000 a month. But
Wow.
yeah, that shit ridiculous. But every time the kids have something, I can go. Or every time they need something, like we went to the movies tonight, right? We went to see the new Paw Patrol, right?
Oh, it came out.
Yeah, and everybody ordered whatever, and the bill come. She looking at me like the bill say. I'm like, nigga. But I was like, yeah, that's fine. I was asleep anyway. I was like, there you go, there you go.
Yeah, I watched this
But
movie. I'm take a nap.
yeah, but it's been a different dynamic, I would say. And I feel like honestly, like if I was someone, I don't want to say deadbeat, but someone who felt like the financial requirements were met and that was all that was needed, I would leave it alone. But I'm not that guy.
I think what a lot of guys do feel like, all right, if I'm meeting that financial obligation, everything else is null and void. Like I don't have to do all the extra stuff. You know what I mean? Because when Holly just made a statement about, that's what fathers are supposed to do. They're supposed to provide. But the question is that all we're supposed to do? And I think that when I think it's both, where men, they see themselves only in that aspect, like, yeah, I got to make money, I got to give money, right? And that's the most important thing. It's not about, they'll put that over their presence, right? And then you already have a flawed situation with your ex, your kid's mother, whatever, right? So now their thing is like, all right, I'm gonna prioritize money over your presence with the children, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like that's first, and then after you pay the money, then I'm gonna talk about you being in the kid's life, right? I'm gonna bring that up after the fact, where I feel like everybody should prioritize the presence of the man in the child's life, then the financial
never like that.
part of it.
Yeah, it's never like that.
It's
child
never
support.
like that.
I mean, I've never been on child support, but honestly, I look at child support is honestly men paying women to raise their kids, and everything other than that is between you and the kid, because the mother gets that money on her card or whatever they do, checks or whatever. You know what I mean? She gets to dictate where that money goes. Like, that's her money. That money comes through her. She never says like, yo, this meal is from your dad, or I just paid the mortgage, so your dad just helped out with paying for the mortgage. That's just mom doing her thing.
Yeah.
You and your kid's relationship is what the extra is. And it's a tough pill to swallow, but it's the reality of it. A lot of men want to be like, yo, yeah, I pay the child support, I hold it down and all that. That's her money, man. Like, the kids ain't never gonna know the difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like the child support system is broken because of that. I feel like men should have a say where their money goes, you know, but good luck with that. But yeah, I think everything between you and that child transactionally, directly, that's your relationship. So yeah, I'm a big advocate for doing extra things, paying for that birthday party. I don't even think that you should split the birthday party. I think you should have your own birthday party if you're on child support. I think if you're on child support, you should be your own separate entity.
Here you go with this extra shit, though. I was gonna ask the question, right?
Like, I split it down the middle.
What if
what the parties?
What if I'm on child support? I'm on child support. I pay my child support, right? And then, all right, I'm with my kid. I'm spending time with my kid. I'm showing my presence in my kid's life, right?
Yeah.
And then my kid says, "Yo, Dad, I want a new pair of Jordans." And I'd be like, "All right, yo, go ask your mother. She got the bread for it or whatever." You know what I mean? She'll take care of that. I already pay.
You just a cheap ass nigga to them. You just a cheap ass nigga.
Am I a cheap ass nigga, or I'm just like, all right?
Ass nigga. Yeah, you can sound like a cheap ass nigga. You just a cheap nigga. Yo, mom is holding it down.
I'm not against that though. I'm not against that though. I'm not against being a cheap ass nigga,
bro.
Yeah.
Because you can only do so much.
Y'all make me feel like suck ass niggas. No, seriously. I pay child support, right?
So then that's another question. Are you a suck ass nigga if you a cheap ass nigga if you say go to your mother, or you a suck ass nigga if you say, all right, I got it all, even though I pay child support?
So the kids, I pay child support to their mother, but if they ask me, I'll take them to the sneaker store and swipe my card.
That's what I would do. I ain't gonna hold you. I'll do that same thing because I still want to be dad. I still want to be that nigga.
That's fine. That's fine and dandy. But like, I'm just asking if I say like, all right, yo, yeah, you could get your sneakers. Mom got the money for you. I already gave it to you. She got it, right?
I don't think it's wrong.
Her, like, what's wrong with that, right?
I don't think it's wrong.
I don't think it's anything wrong with it, but my ego gets in play.
That's what it is. It's the ego.
My boy. Yeah.
GB.
All right.
GB got
so
the
we ego twins. We ego twins over here. You put me on the put me on. You can slide me over.
Ego so long.
Yeah. We ego boys over here.
Yeah.
I got rid of ego so
Salute to the ego.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I got rid of ego.
I want to look like that nigga. I want to be that nigga. I want to be that nigga. I want to be dad. You know what I mean? I want to be like, yo, what you need?
So
11?
Yo,
you got the balls. You need the socks. You need the sweatsuit. You need all that fly shit, man. Let's go.
All right.
Let's say ego gonna run you broke.
Ego gonna run you broke, right? And how you gonna feel your ex, right? Your baby moms. Like you paying their child support and you pay
that's
for
her
extra,
money. That's
right?
her money.
Let me finish. Let me finish. Now she get to save her money. Now she going on vacation with her. She's
gonna do that shit anyway. She's gonna do that shit anyway.
No, she was able to save that money because you kicking in extra.
She's gonna save that money anyway.
She's gonna call you like, yo, come get the kids. I'm going away. I'm going to Jamaica with my new man or whatever.
The kids ain't gonna have the kids ain't gonna have them sneakers anyway. She ain't buying them sneakers. She going on vacation anyway.
Honestly, it's nothing. It's
the only one that's gonna hurt is the kid. You know what I mean?
That's true.
And yo, she going on vacation. What you doing Monday through Friday, man? You got sliding.
Y'all got enough money between the both of y'all to get those sneakers. The child support you give and the money. That
but you already worked out that y'all not on the
your
same
ego.
Page. That's her money.
Your ego is like
get her to spend that money, Ron. You can't get her to spend that money on what you want to spend that money on. That's what you're not understanding. You can't come to her and be like, yo.
The kid can though. The kid can.
No.
I'll be like, yo, ask your father. Yo, you see this house we live in? You see I feed you every night? Like I said, that's her money. When she on child support, she getting that child support. That's propping
nasty.
her up.
That's nasty.
You propping her up like she Donald Trump now. She the big nigga now.
I write
You know what I
her a
mean?
check
She
every month
propped up.
by hand. Yeah.
She propped up.
Your hands
Yo,
stay like
you
this.
see this house? You see
Yeah.
your room? Yo, you see I bought you that Xbox game? You see I did this? You know what I mean? Now she in the sky. She be like, yo,
Yeah,
nigga,
but
can
you
you
know
buy
what?
you a pair of Jordans? That
But
nigga
you know what?
cheap. Nigga, she gonna
Nah.
kick your back in with your kid, nigga. Yo, that
Now,
cheap ass nigga ain't buy you a pair of
here's the
Jordans.
problem, though.
I
Here's
did
the
all
problem,
this
though.
for you.
Here's the problem, though. The lady that Ron played specifically said all that shit is extra. All that shit is optional. So if baby moms want to take you to court for more child support, you can't go to court and be like, yo, but I bought them sneakers. Yo, but I paid for that
That's a
party.
gift, right? That's a gift.
They're gonna be like, that's a gift. And take it from me, 'cause I've been to court over this shit since I was 18, 19 years old.
I feel you.
So
I mean,
there's a point. There's a point. There's a point. Yeah, but you knew, but you jumped. They threw you right in the fucking water and
Yeah.
fire. Actually,
Yeah.
Deb, can I ask you a question?
Yo.
Was there ever a thought of just working it out without the child support, like splitting, but you sending her money and then it's not like a thing?
No.
Like, was there ever? No.
So
Why not? Why did it have to be child support?
So my ex-wife is an attorney. So she
I don't mean to laugh like that. I don't mean to laugh like that.
So it's very much like by the book.
You were sleeping with the devil, nigga.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what it felt like.
right.
So yeah, it was never the option of like, yo, I send you a couple dollars here when I got it. No.
She's like, ask to stack shoes 35 in the car, and she broke out the fucking. He turned the blank man on you, nigga. He had all the fucking shit.
No, but it's
She knew
real
all that
though.
shit, nigga. Good up.
It's real though what she was saying, because she was saying that with the way the mothers think is that once they give you that money, all the rest of the shit doesn't even matter as much. And that's the point that Ron was saying.
You mean the
I
time?
had the
Yeah.
presence. Ron, I had a situation where my baby mother took me to court to raise the child support, and then she wanted to move out of state with my daughter. So
what you do?
Because I know, right? that's a story for another podcast.
Like, first off, my cousins fight. You want to fight?
But
no, you prepared for that.
But see, I mean, it worked. We worked it out eventually. She still ended up moving with my daughter, but the child support, wasn't raised up. But it's almost what she was saying was real. Like when the money is there, why is it that women don't care about the rest? The rest of it, because
it's their money. Because it's their money. Because
no, this is what I'm saying. What we saying?
When his baby mother was moving, Ron, she took that money that she getting from him into count. You know what I mean? With her money, yo, I got this much saved. I'm getting this much from this nigga every fucking month. Boom.
No, I
can
get,
afford
I
to
get,
do
no.
this and that. That's just part of her bills now. It's just
I
part,
get it.
Yo,
I get what you're saying.
$50 out of that. I'm gonna get my mani petty. I'm gonna do this. That's her money
she
now.
Wanted to move. She wanted to move because it was better for her. It wasn't about
because the cost of living. She could stretch your money longer.
No,
she could stretch your money longer.
You saying that's okay, but that's nasty, bro. Like, cause yo, bro, it's about my presence and being in that child's life.
I'm saying that's what it is.
But you making it as like, all right, if you don't do extra and shit, you a cheap nigga, right? But then
that's your relationship with your kid. That's your relationship.
I understand that, but she could be nasty and just focus strictly on the money. But she don't care about the relationship
can't
that
see
I have
who's
with my
who.
child.
The kid,
no,
the kids can't see who's who.
This is why you have hold on. This is why you have situations where you have the mother in one ear and you have the father in the other ear, right? And they confused. You know what I mean? Where it's like, yo,
Fuck up the kid.
well, your mother this, your mother that. I did give money for
Who's
this.
doing
but your
that?
mother-
No one doing that.
It's a lot of dudes doing that. You bugging.
Nigga, if the kid
You're
wants
bugging.
something, yo, if you could do it, do it. If you can't, then be like, no. Like,
Bro.
yo, if the kid need a pair of J's
Hold
and
on.
you got it, go give him a pair of J's.
I'm coming from a place where my mother and my father paid child support for me, right?
Yep.
And even at the point where I was working since I was 14 years old, 14, 15, I had a job, right? Where I didn't ask, my mother didn't pay for it, like other than rent and shit, like clothes and all that shit like that. I was paying for that shit since then, right? And I work with my father, and my father would tell me like, yo, I'm still paying child support for you. You making your own money and you paying for your own shit, but your mother be asking for other extra shit or whatever. This is what I'm hearing, right? This is what I'm hearing from my father, right? Like basically, like that all that other money is going, you know, like she tell you to ask for this or ask for that, but you making your own money and I'm giving her child support and she still need extra shit. My mother will say something different, but it's them two both in my ear. And that's what happens, I believe. You know what I mean?
So it's hard, right? Because as a father, your intent is to make sure your kids have the world, right? And no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But you have a middleman now, right? You give her the money, and it's for her to disperse what she wants with it. So when my daughter come over and shit like, Daddy, I want a new Barbie doll, right? I'm like, all right, cool. We can do it. My son's like, yo, I want some new kicks. I'm like, all right, whatever. Right? It's hard because you done gave her all your bread, right? And she's doing what needs to get done. I don't think my baby mother is smoking crack or nothing crazy. She's not freebasing. She's doing what needs to get done. But if the kids want something, it's for me to be able to supplement that. And I don't feel bad about it.
But you said you got to check for 3 racks a month, big nigga?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I think nigga. I get it. I get it if they're I get it if they're
I get it. Oh yeah, nigga.
I get it if they're
I work hard. I work hard.
I feel
I
you,
get it
nigga.
if
Rich
they're
niggas
with
work
you
hard
and
too.
What you say, Holly?
I get it if they're with you and they ask for that stuff, but when they're with their mother and they ask for that stuff, and you know that you putting out G's to support these kids, it's like, yeah, you got to be like, yo, you can have it. Ask your mother, she got it, because I'm already providing that.
Yeah, but I think it's the ego that makes me say, "Come on, we gonna go to the sneaker store. Everybody get what
you hungry on the way there? You hungry? You actually
go.
be hungry on the way to the sneakers, right? Yo, you hungry? Yo,
Deb, I appreciate your honesty.
Man.
Like, you'll say,
I fuck with them. I like that shit.
No, he's admitting it's the ego. He's admitting it's the ego. It's the ego.
Yeah, nah. One thing you got to get rid of that
ego boys.
We roll together, you know.
We adapt the ego boys, man. We good.
Yeah. But it's hard. You know, some days I'll be like, fuck, you want sneakers now? Wait till next week. Let me invoice some money.
Yeah, right. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Wait till they get older, nigga. That cash app be hitting, boy.
So my son, my oldest wears men's sizes. It's sneakers.
220.
Yeah.
Whatever, you know what I mean?
So I'm like, yo, chill, bro, chill.
Look, me and my daughter together, when my son asked me for sneakers, I'd be like, ask your mother. And I don't even pay child support for him. That's how my ego roll.
No. So it's
that's borderline foul, Holly. That's borderline foul. You right there, you on the line, yo. You on the line.
Ask
You on
your
Foot
mother.
Locker online. You getting your shit. You tell him ask his mother why you getting your shit, right?
That's because I work. You ain't got no job, nigga.
Respect.
You ain't got no job, little nigga.
No,
You
but
gotta eat.
my kids don't ask for Jordans, so I'm very happy for that.
Yeah, they
Now,
ask for Gucci, nigga. You rich, nigga. They want
no,
Gucci.
Right.
They don't
Yeah,
ask for
nigga. I
that
know what
shit.
they
No,
want,
no,
nigga.
no.
I know what they
Not
want.
mine.
Right.
But we went out one day, right? It was my birthday, and I had on Chanel sneakers.
Talk about it. Pop your
Right.
collar, big nigga.
Nah. And I put them on. You know, I got fly, whatever. It's my birthday, right?
Why not?
I saw her look at me funny. I was like, I'm not wearing these shit around you again. You got me fucked up.
You're this sizing you up. They're like, yo, Dad, what size you wear?
So 12. I wear 12. I'm way bigger than you. Fight me.
What size you wear, Dad?
Nah,
that's
I'm
what's
like,
up,
yo,
man.
like, yo, listen, like, I didn't. She didn't say some shit to me. She like, every time you come to the house, you got her new sneakers. I'm like, no, I don't.
The same one does. I had these
No.
from before you was born.
I had these when you put me out, bitch. I'm jokingly serious. Like, I had these like 4 years. What you mean? What you mean? I had these in the closet.
Word.
Oh man.
What's up, man? What else we got, Ron? What we got next on the docket?
Where you want to go? You want to go to?
It's on you, man. It's on you. It's your show,
We got
baby.
Kerry Washington. We got the.
Let's go with Kerry Washington. Let's go there.
All right. Let's see. Kerry Washington. Let me make sure.
So, side note, I love Kerry Washington ever since She Hate Me. It's a Spike Lee joint.
Okay.
I
She's interesting.
Yeah. I was very surprised she's married to. I was very surprised she's married to a black dude.
Yo, dog. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a good point.
When I saw
Namde Asma.
For the clip, I was like, oh, okay.
I think
that might be married to a white dude.
That might be in her contract that she can only fuck with white dudes in the movies.
He's
married. Her black husband is
well,
like,
he used to play on the Eagles, cornerback. Namde Asma.
Here we go. I'm sorry.
You're right.
Why she dressed like a Power Ranger?
Say what?
I think she fine, nigga.
She dressed like a Power Ranger.
All right, here we go. Yeah.
Go for it.
In her new memoir called Thicker Than Water, Kerry Washington shares that after telling her parents she was planning to appear on the show Finding Your Roots, where celebrities learn about their ancestors through DNA testing, her parents contacted the show to discuss some private information. They were told it was best for them to have a conversation with Kerry prior to filming. After having a sit-down meeting with her parents in the spring of 2018, Kerry found out her father isn't her biological father. She learned that her parents used an anonymous sperm donor to help conceive after struggling with fertility issues. They also admitted they had decided to never tell her the truth, but they had to come clean once she wanted to appear on Finding Your Roots. The news turned Kerry's world upside down, but she eventually grew to have compassion for her parents. She says that today, she has a deeper bond with her parents than ever before. You can read more about Kerry and her family's secret in her new memoir, which will hit bookstores on September 26th.
Wow.
You know what I just realized watching that? Like, she should have known because her parents are old as shit. Like, she's not
that part.
Her parents are old.
That
like,
part.
I'm looking at them like, they old.
Yeah.
They look like they like 70s, like close to 80.
Yeah, but she's not young no more.
She's in her like
What is she
40s.
like? 40 something?
Let's look it up. Kerry Washington age.
Because in that first flick, when it was all together, it was even body language. Like, she was mad close to her mom or dad. She was like, get off me, weird nigga. Like, yo, I would hate my parents. I would.
She looks like her mother.
I would hate my parents. I would never speak to them again. I would never speak to my parents again.
Why?
if they kept that lie from me, because they're fucking liars. You're just like, yo, your whole life is a fucking lie. Daddy
Yeah,
and daughter day, like I ain't really like,
I
yo,
get-
everything, like you're just a liar. Like I couldn't trust you for anything. Like
I get that.
46,
both
by
of
the
you,
way.
46.
Oh,
Okay,
46. Okay.
yo, y'all conspired against me.
It's a
Y'all-
conspiracy.
That's
Y'all
that's
conspired
true.
to keep
That's
this
true.
lie from me.
That's
Like
true.
y'all had like fucking inside jokes about me. Like yo,
That's
when she
true.
left the house sometime when she went back to college. You know what I mean? Her pops would probably like, yeah, yo, she looked like me, right? Her mom started laughing. Like, nigga, how she gonna look like you, nigga?
Yeah.
That ain't your skeet, nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo, no.
That's
I would
true.
hate. I would
That's a
hate.
point.
I would hate my parents, yo.
That's a
I
good
would
point.
never talk to them again.
That's
I'm
a
not gonna
good
lie.
point.
Even if they said the couple had fertility issues and things like that. All right, so
Tell me. Like I have
Yeah.
a right to know where I come from, like a little bit.
All right,
You know what I mean?
no.
Like yo,
I
you
think-
just keep this
I
shit,
think-
and then
no,
you
no.
don't come clean until I'm doing this show. So if I
The
never
biggest-
did
no,
this
no.
show, you would have let me die with this fucking lie.
All right,
Yeah.
so the my biggest issue with it is the fact that as a man, like my wife had to take another man's sperm or whatever to make my daughter, right?
That part.
And that's kind of the biggest thing for me, right? Because it's not like they both adopted and they both didn't have anything to do with it.
Nigga, who knows? They liars anyway, nigga. Who knows? They could have stolen from Church Street. They liars. Who knows? We gonna start believing them now?
Well, we got to go by what they
Nothing that
said.
come out. I don't believe shit that come out their mouth, yo. That's the best lie they could think of. They liars, yo.
Yo, they would have been better off making it as if both parties weren't involved versus like, all right,
Like,
they
yo,
took a sperm donor.
Ryan. She be like,
What?
yo, you never. She be like, yo, you never told me I wasn't your daughter. That nigga be like, yo, you never asked me.
You never asked, so I'll let sleeping dogs fly.
I don't know. Go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah, no. I'm like, I understand them keeping it from her because it's like, yo, that's not the
You understand it?
easiest thing. The easiest thing to tell a
Easy?
kid. Yo, how many kids, how many parents, right? How many parents keep the fact that their kid is adopted from them until later on?
That's stupid too.
Yeah, it's
Everybody does it.
Just
Yeah,
tell
but
them when
I
they're like
think
old
there's a
enough, like
certain
when they're like
time in
16,
life when you
17,
gotta let them know.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah, 16, 17, 18, it's time to come clean.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. I agree
So
with
the
that. I think there's some
problem-
point in your life that you have to let them know, like, yeah, this is the situation, and because when you
So
keep that
is
from them, and then they find out the hard way, because in her case, she kind of found out the hard way. She
So is
she
the
reached out to do
problem-
something.
Wait,
Go ahead.
wait. So is the problem her age she found out, or the actual examination? Examination, whatever.
Neither. How she found out? She found out because some other niggas pulled them in the room was like, yo, you gotta come clean, man. Cause yo, we don't check the Maurice said you not the father, nigga.
Oh,
And
okay. Okay.
You know, it's how she found out.
So
If she was
she
46 and they brought her out to dinner and it was like, yo, listen, honestly, yo, this son, I gotta tell you, fuck it. You know what I mean? But it's like, yo, when you have to come clean and you feed it to the fire and that's how you bring
Yeah,
it
they
to her,
backed them into a
that's when
corner
you a
to
little
tell
foul.
her.
That's
Yeah.
when you a little foul. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She could have been 46 and been like, yo, I went out to dinner with my parents and they just told me that, you know what I mean? And that's weird. But yo, listen, like, we had a couple of drinks and then we spoke about it, but now you got this other man involved with the shit. Now she out there looking for test tubes and looking for who the donor for the sperm is.
Stay right there, right?
Mm.
So do you think why is it so necessary for her to know that? Like if it never got to this point, like that's only gonna cause her heartache and pain, right? And she's gonna be running around looking for a John Doe who who just donated his sperm, who really wanted to have nothing to do with the kid. He just wanted to donate. He probably got paid to do that and walked away, right? So
Yeah.
I think them keeping that information
process
from
is
her,
hilarious.
like, yo, bro, it's like, why not?
Hold
keep,
on, so she was 46, right? I mean, she was born in 77. Who was
Yep.
Skeeton in 77? OJ.
That's a good question.
OJ. Like, she could have had some, like, they could have had some.
Yeah.
There's plenty of
That's
niggas
the
Skeeton
other thing.
77 that's still around.
That's the other thing. You got to think about. You got to think about the fact that.
What am I thinking about?
No, but you got to think about the fact that, what if the original Skeeter had, any kind of, diabetes, cancer, any kind of history like that.
Okay.
He was screened. They screened him. That nigga fucking filled out a fucking paper on the clipboard. They got that $35, nigga, and got the fuck out of Dodge, nigga.
So my question is he worth the hassle?
Playboy.
Is that dude worth the hassle? Right?
I wouldn't
to turn your life upside down.
Yeah, because that's
he worth the hassle?
No.
Yeah, because that's her father.
That's not her father. That's the sperm donor.
Yeah.
It's not really
her
her
father.
father.
Is who raised her.
Yeah, exactly.
Nature over nurture.
No, not in this case.
No, it's not nature. I don't think it's nature over nurture, but it's if she was trying to do a family tree type of situation, you got to know your roots.
Yeah. It's the whole reason she was there anyway. They took her DNA because they're trying to figure out who she from. So now it's like, all right, big dog, yo, step to the side. You know what I mean? They telling Five Deuce like, yo, you ain't really got nothing to do with this. So we call you when we done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We gotta find the Skeeter in 77.
So for me, like nothing changes for her. Right? Same dude raised her, same dude loved her, same dude cared for her. It's just now a new nigga in the picture. That complicates shit. Fuck him.
Yeah, but again, she's looking for her roots. So that basically
you can't fabricate that, right?
Right. Well, you can't fabricate that. You have to find out. If you're trying to find out where you're from, that's important. That's important information. That's something that you shouldn't find out when you're in your 40s. That's something that you should have found out at a younger age. So just in case you wanted to do this, she could do it the right way. But they waited until she was actually looking, or the whole show or whatever, try to figure out her roots.
Okay.
And then that whole side of her family is not really her family. Like her father's side is like, who these niggas? Like, I ain't really rock with y'all like that anyway, man. I don't even know y'all niggas like that.
You don't know that.
Now I do. Now, family wise, I don't think it matters.
Right.
Family wise, I don't think it matters. This is the guy that raised her. He took her on. They had to do what they had to do because they wanted a child, and they did it. They made a child together. They raised a child together, and look who she is. She's Kerry Washington. We're all speaking her name right now. But I think I think that is something. I think that's important information for a kid growing up, that you have to know at some point in your life. You ain't got to tell them when they're 3. You ain't got to tell them when they're 5. But at some point in their life, I've done a DNA test because to find out where I really come from. And if I would have found out that my pops wasn't really my pops, that would have thrown me a curve, for a curveball. I would have been like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I've been this is what I thought was it all my life.
Nigga, you look just like Pop. I'll leave it
alone. That's true. I do like
Yo, what was you looking for when you did the DNA test? What did you?
I was looking for, because at the end of the day, I'm American, so I don't have Caribbean roots. I don't have, you know, deep seated, you know, I was from here, I was from there. It's more like, all right, well, I want to know basically where slavery started in my family, if there, you know, if slavery was there in my family. Because I don't believe all black people were slaves in America. But I wanted to I was trying to find out where past my grandfather, past my great grandfather, where I started from, where my family tree started from. That was just that's my thing. I don't know what Kerry Washington is exactly trying to figure out.
No,
But
I was
if
just asking you because you caught the DNA.
Yeah, and I want to find. To be honest, I found out that I have a lot of white, a lot of Caucasian in my blood. A lot of Caucasian, a lot of outside of this country Caucasian, European, Irish, Norwegian, and that's based off of what they, whatever they found. I hear music playing.
It's my iPhone. Don't mind me.
Oh.
I am
But,
Facebook date. Don't mind me.
But I do think I think it's important. I think it's very important that she would have found that out beforehand, instead of waiting until now when her parents were back into the corner to be like, yeah, your pops ain't really your pops. I think it's fucked up.
Yeah.
And I understand what GB is saying, where it's like there's a lack of trust there.
Yeah.
It's inopportune, but like nothing has changed for our material, right?
No.
The same person that changed diapers. The same person that walk you to school, right? Who walk you down the aisle. Bitch, get over it.
Yeah. I guess she did. I guess at the end of the day, she did.
Yeah.
But she actress too, and she trying to tell a book. Yo, she definitely lemonade this fucking situation. She definitely made some fucking
content
lemonade out of some lemons. Yeah. Cause she wrote a book over this fuck shit.
Yeah.
I'd have been sitting in the room mad as hell, like fucking lying ass niggas. You know what I mean? But she like
So I will say I've always been scared to do any kind of DNA testing because of that fact, right? I'm not saying my mother was a hoe, but I'm saying like I never want to change the mental image that I have of my life.
And this is a different situation because it's not like her mother had a kid with somebody else and then the father was the one who picked up the slack.
Yeah.
This was these
Pop
two came
Duke.
together and
This is
said
Pop Duke.
we need a kid, but
Nigga's a
I
liar.
can't put the right type of the nigga was basically like, I can't skeet.
Yeah. Skeet weak to the motherfucker lying.
My shit turns to dust as soon as it comes out.
Send over here.
Get your pot of milk.
Send over
So
here.
they had to go somewhere else and be like,
Depp is single. Bring over here.
Who, her mother? Like, what you talking?
No, I'm saying.
Her mom's like 80.
46 years. 46 years.
It's 77. It's 77.
46 years ago, I'm saying.
46, yeah, exactly. It's 77.
Yeah.
So
Nigga came in there with the
2023.
afro and skeeted in the cup.
You know, I'm talking
In
to a 41-year-old now. I mean, fuck it.
nice. In 2023, Depp is like, if your man can't ski, let's meet.
I'm gonna get that on a t-shirt. I already got the handicap and handsome on the t-shirt. I'm gonna get the other. I'm telling these hoes, I'm like, listen, I'm handicapped now, but I'm handsome. I'm fly. You better come get this dick.
Goodness gracious.
That's what's up.
I am so fucking serious.
Nigga, we know you are, nigga. We know, nigga. We hear you, nigga.
Serious.
We hear you, Playboy.
Oh, man.
Come on now.
All right. Oh yeah, where we going? Where we going next, man?
Anyway, come on.
Let's go to
Anywhere you
the
want.
35.
All right, yeah. Let's
Nah,
go.
not yet.
Not yet?
Let's do the Father's Day joint. Let's do the Father's Day joint.
The Christmas joint.
Yeah. They get into their warehouse
All
with the
right,
nobody here.
hold
We're gonna go into your territory real fast.
All right. I wish I had a cigar.
It's 35.
No, me too.
It's my second one.
Me too.
Get
Me three.
crazy. That's what. Yeah.
I'm sitting there. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
This is,
what time
I
the
got these-
cigar bar closes? They close. It's
I
12.
got these off a cigar bed. This is it's called a Chillin' Moose.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good cigar.
Do you
Yeah,
punch?
right.
It actually surprised me.
Do you
Right.
punch?
You said
or
that's
cut?
the Alec Bradley superstition. You said?
That was my first
Nah, that's
one.
the second joint. He on the second
That's
one
my
now.
second.
Oh, you on the second,
Second
one?
one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you punch or cut your cigar?
Well, the Alec Bradley was a torpedo, so I had to cut it. But
Okay.
this one I cut, but I usually punch.
Okay.
What are the differences in cutting and punching?
So a punch is a smoother kind of pull.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
a cut is more like because
Pull.
it's like a stronger pull.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
okay, all right, yeah, all right.
And then
Yeah, I
like,
wanted the
when
stronger
when
pull,
you
so I
cut
cut
when
the
you
shit.
punch versus cut, you won't damage the end cap, the caps. Sometimes they're still just to fall apart if you cut it too much. But if you
Gotcha.
punch,
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
little bit easier.
Yep.
It
All right,
lasts
so-
a little. I've tried both. I feel like it lasts a little longer when you punch as well too, right?
Yeah.
Well,
it's
probably
just
because
small.
you might cut too much. When you cut and like the smoke production is super high, it's gonna burn a little bit faster.
It's gonna burn
It burns
faster.
it does burn a little bit slow if you do the punch probably.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I cut it
Gotcha.
specifically to burn it faster.
I'm going to a gala tomorrow. I might go smoke a cigar before I get dressed.
Why not? Why not? Why
Yeah,
not?
man.
You put the gay in gala.
All right, I'm pulling up this clip. I'm pulling up the clip, man.
So I'm going to a gala, bitch.
You put
Here
the
we go,
gal
here we
in
go.
gala.
Yeah,
Good
this is
point.
crazy.
I like it. I like it.
All right, here we go. All right.
And spent Christmas with our aunt, her aunt, and I typically buy the gifts for the kids. Now she would probably buy some stuff, but I would make sure they all have something. So I bought gifts for her and the kids, and we go to open up that morning, man, and then next thing you know, we go to our son, go to our daughter, then go to her, and then, okay, so Mom, what'd you get that? I totally forgot. I totally forgot with that smirk laugh like that.
Bitch.
And I'm over there sitting on the couch like blank. Oh, you did? And I said, well, that's okay. Y'all got y'all's gifts. And Sterling, you good? She was like, yeah, I'm good. But Mom, for real? You didn't get that nothing? And you know, he said it with that extra nothing.
That nigga blowing
We got
up the
done
spot.
opening the gifts and all that. And then I easily went upstairs to the bedroom where we stayed at. And I sat on the bed and I just started crying. And then again, I said I wasn't going to do it. But you gotta we choked up now, man.
So let me go first on this one.
Please, Dad, please go first.
Next
So-
podcast, nobody cares about fathers on Christmas.
So there was a time where I graduated with my MBA and Father's Day were like right around the corner. I didn't get shit. And I was like, okay, all right. Had my Denzel. All right.
Oh,
So I was like, why didn't you think this was important to me? Right? Like, I buy you Louboutins, I buy you Louis Vuitton bags, I buy you anything that you don't think of that I feel like you should have. And you couldn't buy me some motherfucking Tic Tacs. So
Anything.
yeah, it was a very dark time, and that's when I realized that it was over.
Hmm.
Now
Wow, that's what dude said.
yeah, and she later bought me a pair of noise canceling headphones and a pair and this office
Were they
chair.
at
I'm
least
sitting-
Beats?
They were both, but I was like, you kind of missed the you missed the
Headline.
you missed the takeoff of the plane, man.
Depp, what made you say something?
Because like I was tired of feeling like nobody gave a fuck about my accomplishments.
They woke up in the morning and everything was. Did you get a breakfast at least?
Breakfast. First
You said
off,
breakfast, like yo, what are you, like
first off,
He said breakfast.
she makes waffles. I hate waffles. So there's that.
Okay.
But no, I just like sat down and I thought about it. And I was like, okay, all right. But then like as everything kind of to unfold, I was like, oh, that's why you ain't give a fuck about me. You wanted me to leave.
Checked out already. Yeah, that's crazy.
But now, nigga like me, check my shoe closet. I got a bunch of new shoes.
Get it for yourself, right?
Yeah.
I dig it.
And now I don't so now we go out for birthdays and Mother's Day, Father's Day, and I'm like, yeah, I'll pay for her.
You talking about still?
No, for her food.
You talking about post
to this day?
Yeah, now,
yeah.
After you're still divorced, you still go out for Mother's Day with her?
Yeah. We're newly divorced. So
gotcha.
I'm pretty sure we should get a new nigga.
Still, yeah.
It'd be whatever. Right. But
he'll pick up the slack.
Yeah. But I'm chilling. I'm
You think
like,
it's a little dangerous to play that, like to do it like that? Because it's like you're still playing the role until somebody else play it. Like you don't feel like as far as your feelings, that's not really healthy.
So for me, I don't really give a fuck, right?
All right.
I'll tell you
Yeah,
a secret
ego.
about me, right? Yep. I go out to about 3 bitches a week. I don't even like, and I feed them.
Talk about it, nigga. Talk about it. You got money for war, but can't feed the poor.
No. Like I'm like, yeah. Well, it's all about my experience.
Yeah. All right. You a savage, nigga. You want demon time. That was type of shit you want, nigga.
I like the burgers here. You want a burger? If not, fuck it. I like the old fashions that they speakeasy. We're gonna go here.
Yeah. Straight like that.
Yeah. But like reality is like I don't do it for her, right? I do it to show the kids you're not a front.
That's what's up.
So I don't do it necessarily to buy her something. I was like, hey, we gotta get your mother a gift. Get in the habit of thinking about that. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Just like you want a birthday gift, right?
Yeah.
Get in the habit of thinking about mom. I'm not always gonna buy the shit. But get in the habit of thinking about your brother. Get in the habit of thinking about your sister.
You're teaching thoughtfulness, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm so glad I got rid of ego so long ago.
Thank you, GB, for saying that. Nigga like me, I just do reckless shit. all the time. I'm like, yo, you want to eat? Let's eat. I don't like you, but let's eat. Oh, your panties on my floor?
What kind of
Oh.
spots y'all be going to though? Like, what you hitting Philippe? So where you
Nah,
at, big
nah,
nigga?
nah.
Where you at? Where you
Nah,
at, nigga? Prime, nigga. Come on.
So I
We get a
had
little,
an
let's get in the shit now.
So I had an ex-girlfriend. I took her to Bookbinders, which is an expensive steakhouse next to me.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Not anymore. I'll go there and I'll eat alone at the bar.
Fuck it.
They know
Fuck
your
it.
name by now.
Yeah,
It's
right. Send
Yeah,
that.
it's right next to my apartment. So I'm like,
Right.
yep, I'll do that. But
Mm.
yeah, I go to a Cuban restaurant. It's pretty
Okay.
good. I go to a
Okay.
burger spot. I got a
All right.
speakeasy where you gotta get in the password. So I take a chicken
Passport?
out. A password.
Password.
Oh, password. Oh,
Yeah,
password.
so
Okay.
I'll be like,
Nice. Yeah.
Blue Alligator Tuesday, and we go in there, open the doors, and I feel
Got
like
you.
I feel
Fly
important
shit.
for a second.
Yeah.
That's
That's
what's up.
dope.
Yeah, but I don't really. So I was talking to somebody about this. Like, imagine having a fridge full of food, and you be like, I don't got nothing to eat. That's how I feel about dating right now, right? Where I have a fridge full, but I'm like, I don't really like you. I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't. You cool. I don't
What be
like
turning
you.
you off though? What be turning you off?
So I said this all the time. It takes 3 things for me not to like you anymore. And it can be very random, like me sneezing and you not saying God bless you. That's one.
Okay. Thoughtfulness.
Not fucking on the first night.
No, I don't count that. But I'm like, I don't like your shoes. 2, like you look too
Your
hard in
breath
my
stink.
Louis. You look too hard in my Louis Vuitton wallet. 3.
Okay.
It's
Act like
very
you've been here before.
yeah, pretty much. Like
Right.
we gonna have fun.
How you sniping them? Wait, you online or what?
So I'm on Facebook dating, Bumble. I went on
Grindr.
Kendra G show. I'm not on Grindr. That's
Oh, you was
so
on there?
You went on there?
yeah, I went.
That's what's up. How was that?
So I woke up the next morning to 3,000 DMs.
Damn, nigga.
I'm pretty important, nigga. I keep telling
You're about to fall off, nigga. Shit.
Nah, but I was like, I don't like this. I'm not reading through this. I'm deleting everything.
Word.
You can sift through it, nigga. Could have been some shit in there, nigga. You playing around.
Yeah.
I know.
I know. There was a hidden
But
gem
that
in there
was
somewhere.
Cinco de Mayo. I was drunk on margaritas. Now here we are.
Anyway, right?
Yeah.
Let it pass. So what's the Facebook dating? What's that like? Like you see someone profile, you see a couple of pictures, like what's
so the way it works is basically they don't match with anyone that you're Facebook friends with, right?
Outside the pool.
Yeah. And then you get random
so they
people.
give you mad fat chicks.
Yeah, I get them, and I'm like, not my thing. So I am, so I'm very particular, right? Like, and I'm very, what's the word I want to say? Bougie.
Okay.
So I'm like, hey, like, oh, you eat your steak medium well? No, thank you.
Like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you one of them cats.
Yeah, I am.
Well done, nigga. I gotta eat my steak well done, man. I can't. Send the hockey puck, dog.
I won't eat it. I won't eat it well done at Applebee's, but at a steakhouse, I'll get a medium. Like, me and Holly and a bunch of other bros and Corey went to a steakhouse one day, right? I came to New York, right? And it brought tears to my eyes because we used to eat chicken sandwiches from the drive-thru.
Right.
Now we eat steak and lobster on a fucking Wednesday.
Yeah, niggas killing.
Yeah, and we argue
hard
about
work pays off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we argue about who won't pay the bill, right?
I love that.
So I felt real blessed in that moment. But
You ain't gotta argue with me, nigga. You gonna win that argument, big nigga.
You got it.
but DB, like you said,
I'm like, really?
so yeah. And I go out a lot with my frat brothers and all this other shit.
Yeah.
We always out.
So you outside, but you like in the air outside, like you on a different level of outside. You know what I mean? You like in the box. You know what I mean? You like where T Swift was at.
So it's kind of right because like I said, I'm handicapped, but I'm handsome. So now I ride a mobility scooter, right?
Okay, all right.
But my sneakers fly, my clothes fly all the time.
Speak on it.
Right?
Yeah.
So like it's either you fuck with it or you don't. I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
But honestly, like honestly, y'all my bros. I want to go home. Oh no, I want to go home. I would go home.
You would go home.
Yeah.
You would go home. When you say you'll go home, you'll go
to my wife and family, my ex-wife and my kid.
Yeah. And I think that answers the question of why the 3,000 DMs wouldn't work.
Yeah. I'm kind of
Because
not
at the end
really.
of the day, it's like you'd rather go home.
Yeah. And it's nothing to do with them, right? It's my comfort zone. And Ronco, you met my ex-wife, right? Like we came to your crib. Like, and I only had one kid at the time. But like we built something, right? But every time we go out together, I see her disdain for me. I'm like, I got a bitch that like it. Like Miss Bro. I know a nigga that like it.
That part.
Got a bitch that like it. So
that's your personal question. You don't gotta answer if you don't want.
Ask the question, brother.
What happened in between Ron Cole's house and now? Like what happened? Why the disdain? Did you have a major? Did you have a major like thing happen, or was it over time? Or
you want to know the truth?
Please.
I don't know.
Wow.
She asked me to leave, and I packed my shit up and I left.
Was there any signs? Like, did you see the decline in anything? Like, just overnight?
No gifts for Christmas.
Yeah,
that part. Let's think about that.
When he got his MBA, it was like it was no. That's what
in
he said.
hindsight, I can look back and be like, "Oh, you trifling motherfucker," but in the moment, I just thought it was a bad time. Right? It was a down moment. Right? That we were gonna get right back. Right.
I
never anticipated that I would live in an apartment across town and I'm buying bitches drinks at a bar.
You never saw this.
Yeah.
You never saw this.
But
nah, because when you get married, you think forever.
Yeah. You was on my wedding, Holly.
Yeah.
Did you ask her why? Did you ever ask her why?
Nope.
Do you feel like she owes you that though?
No. Because as long as I feel like as long as I feel like you owe me closure, then I will yearn for it, right? And chase after you. But if I close the door on it, then that's that, right? Like you don't owe me shit. I don't owe you
that
shit.
Ego.
No, it's not.
That's that ego.
No, it's not.
I think so. I think that's that ego because
I think I might agree with Holly.
Because I think in a regular relationship, I could see if you're just dating a chick and she's like, yeah, I want out, you'd be like, all right, I get it to you. But again, in a marriage, you think about forever. So when she cuts off forever, it's like, bitch, I need to know why.
Yeah, you said it. You initially said it. He said it. He said, "Yo, we built something together. We built something together."
When you trying to cut off forever, nigga, I need to know why. Why is forever not forever no more?
Well, Dub.
Hmm?
Even if it's not for closure, even for your growth, to
So
know what not to do in the, you know.
I would be open to that conversation, but we're not there yet.
Not there yet. Okay, it's
We're
still
not
too
there.
fresh.
Like,
Let me ask you a question that we ask all our guests. It might be still too early, but is marriage the goal? Can you see yourself being married again?
yeah,
Okay.
I don't want no more kids.
All right.
But,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Yeah.
I keep
You can do this
saying,
again.
like,
You can do this again.
like, you can come here, we can laugh, we can joke, we can
Yeah.
cry together, we can pray
Yeah.
together. You can
Yeah.
walk around in your G-string.
Let's
I'm
talk
gonna
about
slap
it.
you on your ass.
Yeah.
I'll cook, right? We'll have drinks, like, but I don't want
What
any
if
more
she got?
kids.
What if she has kids?
I don't know about that.
Because technically, you got to take on somebody else's kids.
So
see, that's why we have like when we got podcasters on the show, we don't even gotta do the work. They can just work on each other. Yeah, we don't sit back. Y'all niggas cook, man. Cook. Come here, man.
So
Come here.
holla, you motherfucker.
It be your own man. It be your own man's.
Yeah, it be the one you score tweet counsel with. That's what the Bible says. Honestly, I don't ever want my kids to feel like I chose someone over them. So
I like that.
So I never
It would
want
be
to
hard to
be
get
like,
married again.
Dad, why them and not us? Right?
Because they're gonna live with you and not your kids. You right. It get a little weird. You right.
But then,
and my daughter.
How would you?
I'm sorry.
How do you expect somebody to take you? Like, say you were looking for another wife. How do you expect somebody to take you with kids if you can't accept them with theirs?
First off, I'm in hyper 1%. I am
must be the money. Must be the money.
I am over 6 foot.
The money.
I make 6 figures.
You a high value man. High value man, right?
Oh, that nigga was on Kendrick G. That nigga rich, man.
According to Kevin Samuels, you know. But no. If you don't want to deal with me and all my bullshit, go. Like, you have every right.
Like you said, to quote Depp, you know a bitch that like it.
Exactly. I know a bitch that like it. But I've been like seriously talking to other women, but I don't want to make that jump.
But you'll know when you see it. When you meet her, you'll know, right?
Yeah.
Probably. She got a big booty.
Your spidey senses is there. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you know, when your spidey senses start tingling, nigga.
So,
you know.
Y'all my brothers.
Come on, nigga. Come on.
Can I ask this question?
Absolutely.
Coming out of your situation in dating, are you comparing everybody to your ex?
I was at first. And I was like, well, my ex is an attorney. My ex is this, my ex is that. But I'm like, So for me now, like, so I'll tell y'all a quick story, if I can. If y'all
please.
So I was at a burger restaurant, the same place I go to every time. They'd be like, hey, Depp. And I'm like, yo, what up? It's me. Give me the Terramana margarita. But I was at a restaurant, right? And I was meeting someone on a Facebook date, right? But it was looking like she wasn't going to make it. And I was like, please stand me up, because this beautiful woman walked in, right? Black one. I only like black one. So I was like, please stand me up. Please stand me up. So she stood me up. So I went over to the table and I asked her, I was like, hey, can I buy you a drink? She was like, yeah. Then both of our foods were coming out at the same time. And I'm like, do you mind if I eat with you? She was like, absolutely.
Got a little game, big nigga. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's fucking go, nigga. I see the movie though. That's what I'm saying though.
You visualizing it, right? You visualizing it.
I'm getting hyped. My fault.
So we laughing, we joking. She's like, I have a friend coming. Is that all right? I was like, mostly on first dates, we don't bring a third wheel, but being that I didn't plan this, I'm cool with it, right?
I'm cool with this 3-way.
So it's a woman comes, right? 4 shots of tequila later, right? We at another bar having hookah, drinking more. I'm like, yo, listen. I hit up with that business card. I was like, yo, call me if you want to hang out. No pressure.
With the business.
It turns out she lives in my building. So I get home, right? Play my music. My phone ring. 5 minutes later, it's her. Right? So she's like, oh, well, I think I'll be a really good friend to you. So I'm like, hey, listen, you said friend zone. I'm cool with that. Just make your statement clear. Have a drink and leave. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Then she goes, well, I haven't been with anybody in a while. I haven't shaved. And I'm like, wait. We said friend zone, right?
I like Bush. Oh.
I told her straight up. I was like, listen, I'm a wild nigga. I used to eat now laters with the paper on them.
What the fuck?
That's all I had. I was drunk. And I was high.
You drunk now, nigga?
I was drunk. I was high. I was like, listen, I'm like, yo, listen, we like, if you want this, say it, but don't say friend zone and then play this. I'm not shave shit, right? I put my head down. I'm writing emails or whatever. I'm always working. I look up, her dress and panties on my floor. I'm like, goddamn.
Nice.
So yeah. So I was like, yo, listen. She like, oh, when am I gonna? We was high, right? So she had wings, naan, burgers. I'm like, yo, listen, just lay down. I'm making breakfast in the morning. She goes, breakfast in the morning? So I get up in the morning, I make her croissant, eggs, and sausage, right? And she goes, what you doing? I'm like, I'm gonna work. I'm gonna have my coffee. What are you doing? Are you going home now?
You're gonna leave.
You right upstairs. Yeah, you right upstairs.
Yeah. Now, we might have hung out 3 more times after that.
Okay.
But she told me it's a one-night stand, so I'm very confused. I'm like, yo, listen, back away from me. I will fuck up your life. Like, get away from me. So, yeah. I haven't heard from her in a while. I'm thankful.
Yeah. She out the paint now. Yeah, that's it though.
Is she
gonna
get you anything for Christmas?
She already did.
Oh well. No. You can't give me the same pussy you been giving me all year.
Oh, but that's what they do. Yep, that's what you wrong. That's what they do, man. That's their gift, nigga. Nigga, they turn into Bubba Gump, nigga. They turn into, yo, I got pan-fried, deep stir-fried, pineapple shrimp. Nigga, that pussy be fucking... Anywhere they can fucking flip that shit, nigga. They put some lingerie on that shit. Crotchless panties, like, nigga. But that's what you getting, Playboy.
Fuck that. Pennies on the floor, all the same. Don't bring that to there. I'm not a materialistic nigga. Give me some fucking highlighters. I don't care.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like getting back to the original story. Like, they don't need nothing materialistic. Recognize me, first and foremost, and then you know, like something just a little thoughtful. You know what I mean? But just I
So,
just need to be recognized.
so you think that dude?
I don't really need a physical. You know what I mean?
So
You
I
think
wrote
that dude
on
in the
Facebook.
video? You think
I'm
the dude in
sorry.
the video was a sucker for
Yeah,
crying?
he was he was a little soft, yo.
What do you
I
think,
didn't
Ron?
cry.
He's a
I
little
ain't
soft.
cry.
He's a
I
little
was
soft.
just like,
What you
whatever.
think? What you think?
No.
Ron?
I wouldn't. I would say like it's a bit much to cry, but I'm not sure if it's good or bad. But as a man, you get conditioned to being kind of left out or forgotten about. You
Right, because
understand
at
what
the
I'm
end of the
saying?
day, that's the point. I think that's the point he was trying to make is that he
Yeah.
thought about everybody else, but
And
he
nobody
was
thought about
forgotten.
him. Yeah.
Right,
And I think
That's
and
real.
the mother admitted even to the kids, like, yeah, I didn't really think about it.
Exactly. And I think as a man, you kind of get conditioned in that sense, like, yo, all right.
Yeah,
Because GB always says it like, yo, I'm like I'm a rock. You could throw me, you could use me as a weight, you could use me as this, that, and the third, and you could just toss me or whatever. Like I'm pretty much I'm
Hey, yo.
utilitarian, you know, I'm for use for everybody else, but you know, like I really don't. Nobody don't really do shit for me, but I'm of use to everybody else. You know what I mean?
I think
I
it
think that's
also
part of being a man, bro.
yeah. I think, but I also think it plays into the kind of into the child support situation a little bit, where it's like the man is the provider, but you never get the recognition, you never get the acknowledgement for being that provider. And that's where I think that's where it's a little fucked up. I think he did a little too much when he cried about it. But the fact that it's like, yo,
nigga, let him cry.
yeah, right.
Ain't crying at
the
cows.
Right. At the end of the day, because I got rid of ego a long time ago, and it sounds like he's got rid of ego as well. Where he decided he was going to cry about it, but there's a level of provision there that doesn't get acknowledged in a celebratory moment.
Yo, it's crazy because as a man, when you do provide, it goes unnoticed. But if you trip over something and you have a little stumble here or there, that raises mad awareness to everything, right?
Yeah,
it's like something that if you keep it smooth, nobody's aware of it. But once you have a stumble, that's when everybody's like, oh shit, like yo, you ain't providing, you ain't got no money right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah,
when everything
yeah,
going smooth, you don't get no acknowledgement for it.
So,
you ain't
Is
take the
that like an
garbage out.
American thing? Because I feel like in other cultures, the father is praised a lot more. Like in his Hispanic cultures and then like Asian cultures and stuff like that. Like
I don't think it's about money
there's
either.
a strong.
Right.
No, well, yeah, it's a big thing of like ancestry and just like
the woman is shut out a little bit more to where the father
a little bit
is
more,
praised
right, where they
in most
understand
cultures.
like, yo, this is why I'm kind of, this is why you're here. So like,
right,
someone have to take the back burner because on that side of thing,
that's a good
the
question.
man is on display and the woman is like a little bit back, but here it's the opposite. So
that's a good observation.
can there be a culture where everybody gets their just due and everybody kind of feels, celebrated and
So what does the just look like to you, GB?
Pardon me? One more time?
What does it look like to you?
Oh, me, I just need my pussy scampi or and night, nigga. I'm good. I don't need nothing, nigga. I don't need much, nigga. Yeah, nigga. I got my shit popcorn on Christmas. I got my shit beer battered on fucking for my anniversary. Nigga, Father Day, get my shit scampi. I'm good, nigga. I'm good with the stain roast, nigga. Yeah, nigga. I'm good just like that.
What about you, Ryan? What about you, Ryan?
Nah, I'm saying like, yo, I everybody needs a pat on the back. Everybody needs some type of acknowledgement. You know what I mean? You know, thank God my wife, she does do that. You know what I mean? Your man needs his ego stroked. You know what I mean? So, like, yo, the same way a woman needs a compliment, she needs to know that she's still attractive and shit like that. A man needs to you know, you did a good job on this, you did a good job on that. Like,
right,
you're a strong dude. Same way, bro. So we all need that validation, you know, especially from our significant others, or because kids is not gonna give it to you. Kids not gonna give it to you. They're being a parent is a thankless job, right? For the most part. Kids don't realize what you do until they become adults. And they realize that, oh shit, damn, you did a lot when I was young. You know what I mean?
I agree.
But if anybody's gonna give you some validation, it gotta be your significant other. So, everybody needs that.
So what about
Ron? Does social media got anything to do with the heightened expectations of what men need or expecting?
I believe so. Yeah,
it's been a kind of a running joke, you know, for a long time that men get ties. I mean, one of my favorite sitcoms of all time is Married with Children, and Al Bundy was just he was miserable, you know what I mean? But somehow there was joy in that misery, you know what I mean? Like
Bundy won the TV Dad Challenge.
Al Bundy top 5 in my TV Dad Challenge. I'm not gonna do that. That's my nigga.
Listen,
but
he'll shoot the 5 for his family.
Any day. There's a certain joy, or there's a certain pride that he felt in being the last on the totem pole.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. The you know, everybody else was good, and I take what's left. You know what I mean. And I kind of adopt that a little bit, you know what I mean? Because it's like, yo, you know what? As long as y'all good, y'all sure. I don't need this manufactured thing to show me like y'all just show me that respect. Y'all pay me that reverence, you know what I mean? And as long as the other 364 days is like Gucci, I'm cool on Father's Day. You know what I mean? I'll take the day off. You know what I mean?
So that's interesting. Right, I used to say, like, I give out everything to everyone, and if there's some left, I'll take it for me. And like, it came to bite me in the ass, right? Because I came, like, when I moved out, bros, all I had was got that bookshelf behind me. I got a crock pot and all my sneakers. Yeah. That was it.
Ghost.
Like, ain't nobody come in here, figure this shit out with me. Ain't nobody, none. I backed the U-Haul up, back to the house, took the bookshelf, all my sneakers, and left.
Yeah. I don't expect anything on Christmas more than the joy that I see on everybody else's faces when I get them something. So I can't fully relate to what the guy was saying, but I understand.
So you go with nothing. You be like, yo, if you got nothing, nobody got you nothing.
Yeah, I think I'd be all right as long as everybody else. Because I think the joy as a father, is like, yeah, I made everybody else happy, but the thank yous, the acknowledgement, the recognition is more of what I would be looking forward to.
I feel you. I probably wouldn't expect anything from the kids, but one thing that he did say, and I think it may hold true, is that when you see your significant other not even acknowledging you at very, very important points of the year, then you know something is probably happening with your relationship.
Yeah. That
it's probably on a decline.
Yeah,
right.
I told you that's when I was like, oh shit.
The alarm went off. Ron,
Yeah.
we got what we got? Ebony K. Williams, and then we got 35.
Yeah, you want to do both of them because we running at we had 2 hours right now, so
Woo.
Let's go with
We've been having fun.
Let's go with what's the name there? Let's go with
What?
35 then. Let's go with Brittany
35?
Renner.
all
Yeah.
right, let's go with Brittany Renner. Let's see. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me
Yeah.
grab it.
So
Big Brittany. Yeah, she go on a nigga show and turn it up, boy. Like
So-
For the people who don't know, who
she
the
worth
hell
the
is
money.
She just
who the hell is Brittany Renner?
she's a
Yeah.
groupie. That's what she is.
She's a professional groupie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she
social
she's
media
become more than that.
influencer. She did her thing. Like she's here now. Like she's here. She could turn up your podcast. If she came on the Father's Day joint, she turn y'all niggas up, boy.
So
I'd have her.
what is she known for other than
Yeah, me too, nigga.
what is she known for other than fucking people? I'll wait.
All right, let's watch the clip. We're gonna watch the clip.
All right, okay. All right.
We'll cut it off at like maybe a minute because I think it's a little bit longer, but it's not. It's a longer version of the clip that we wanted to grab. So
Okay.
Here we go.
And to know that that package has been unwrapped by somebody else on multiple occasions, it doesn't sit well with. I'm gonna keep it one. You say keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
But then you have to go back to when there was the Derek Jeter diamond. That's what my track record's like. But Derek Jeter gets a segment on ESPN where they have his dating history in the. Let me finish though.
No, I ain't saying nothing.
You was
I'm just
thinking
wondering
it.
what- I pray-
You were
I-
thinking it.
I'll get some water because I'm
So,
sweating. in here.
because my dating pool is, I mean, my God,
Expansive.
impressive, expansive. I've had sex with 35 guys. Okay.
Damn.
Whew.
I'm like Kevin Hart. Damn.
Impressive.
That was a K Slay.
Woo.
The word.
Damn.
So if I'm judged for
Anybody else
having,
need a shot of this?
if I'm judged for having great taste,
We are in the bar, so help yourself. We got this for the next hour. Woo.
if I'm judged for having great taste, although someone like Derek Jeter, for example, who had his dating diamond,
Why would you feel a need that you can be honest to yourself? I know how many men I slept with. That ain't for everybody else. But why did you feel why did you feel that needs to be for public consumption? That's I mean the crux of this. That's what you mind if I sit to the edge of my seat?
you don't gotta ask for permission.
Yeah, I think that's enough, right? I think
Yeah.
we're enough of that.
Yeah. Could I give Brittany Renner and Shannon Sharp just that is podcaster 101 though. Because just just her understanding the difference between extensive and expansive and objective and she objective to expansive and was like, nah, I only have sex with 35 guys. And then for Shannon to play it up to that whole major thing that he played it up to, it made that clip, food for us right now for the Nobody Cares About Father's Day podcast and the Cigars and Whiskey Boys to link up and let's talk about this 35. Like, yo, is 35 a high body count?
So in the words of my favorite comedian, Patrice O'Neill, you know what's too many?
Nigga. Yeah. Yeah, yo.
That's
my
GB's
favorite comedian, too.
that's
He's my
GB's favorite
yo, nigga.
comedian too.
He's my guy. But yeah, please.
Y'all are twins.
Nah,
Me?
that's my nigga.
So me plus one is too many. So I don't give a fuck what that number is. Me plus one is too many.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
35.
Holly, what you think?
She's 31.
And she's
Oh,
31. So
Yeah.
she's had sex with more people than she's
More than one a year, yeah.
But Holly,
yeah.
man, we gotta
let's say-
account. We gotta account for this.
Let's say
Of
she started
wholeflation. We are living in wholeflation right now.
at 17, so that's two people a year.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Right.
different, right? When
But
you
it's a
say it
different
like
day. It's a different day, Dep. I'm calling that shit wholeflation. You know what I
me,
mean?
me
Like
plus
back in the
one.
day,
Too many.
31 in our choosing days would have been like 17.
So
Half.
if you
So it's
if
a
you
2-to-1 ratio. Okay.
if you do the math, if you do the math, if 2 people a year is not a lot.
It's not.
Not that crazy.
If she's 31 and she has sex with 35 people, and that I'm not good at math, but Dep
Oh
said
no,
that
no! I did it wrong.
Yeah, the average
We talking about
average
fucking age.
No, the average age that chicks lose their virginity is like 16 and a half. So 17. Let's say 17.
So
okay,
14 right,
years,
right.
31
Right.
people. So
Right.
yeah, that's like 2.5.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a 2.5 every year average. And that's so lame.
That's not that bad. That's not that bad. But you got to think about it this way. There's a double standard when it comes to guys and women.
Easy. Fine.
Who cares? So what?
Because a man is entering you as a woman. And you also got to think about that guy's body count when you're a woman.
Absolutely. I always say, Holly, I always say, we get invited to the party, they throwing it at their house. It's a difference. You know what I mean? Yo, you could be invited to 50 parties, but if you have 50 parties at your house been ran through. Your house ain't the same no more.
Very true. Very true.
Got some holes in your walls, your tiles coming up. Yeah, you're looking like the tunnel. You're looking crazy.
I'm with you, GDP. I'm with you, bro.
You know what I mean? This shit looking crazy. Niggas getting robbed outside your fucking, getting robbed outside your shit, getting their face cut. Nah. Relax.
That's real. That's real.
But men get a hold to a different standard too. I don't want to deviate too much to the point, but to just negate the double standard shit, men get, women get to have threesomes and they're not gay. Men, you're gay as soon as you cross over. So men are held to a higher standard as they should be. And then questionable shit. As soon as somebody that you were with has a problem with the experience that you had, you got that smut on your name as doing something foul to that person.
Yeah.
Women don't have that. So I think it evens out. But proceed.
Listen, 35 is a lot. I'm just saying.
35 is a lot for a woman.
I don't think I know 35 people. How about that?
That's true. That's true. That's true. Because again, you got to think about the fact that these men entered you. So your body count is more than 35. When it comes to
more?
Because when you think about a woman, you never the thing said that she got one STD, or she did get an STD from one of them niggas.
Yeah. I think he fought like 2 dudes in one day and got an STD.
Yeah, it's all right. Everybody had one.
I think that's a bigger violation than the 35 or whatever. You say you fuck 2 dudes in one day? Like, yo, that's like,
yeah. Yeah.
Is she ready?
I think it's bad. It's bad because of double standard. And you know what? Unfortunately, we have to live with double standards because guys live with double standards. Women have to live with double standards too. When you can't brag about having that much of a body count and not be called a slut or a hoe or
yo, I ain't gonna lie. If you ask me what the body count of a chick you call a hoe, I probably wouldn't say 35. In this day and age, I'd probably be like,
What would you say?
I'd be like 6.
I feel like me.
Yo,
One.
yo, I would have been like, yo, in this day and age,
Too many.
in this day and age, I'd be like, yo, if a chick got over 50 bodies, it might. She
I would
might
say
be,
50.
You know,
You
Oh,
living
nah,
in
50's
inflation, Ron.
50's
Yo,
way
it's
too much.
yo,
inflation.
it's definitely.
Yo,
50's
back in
way
the
too much.
day,
You talking about a woman entering a man
No, I
entering a
get it.
woman's vagina?
different. Your ID
50
is
different
different.
men entering
ID
a
is
woman's
different,
vagina
cool.
is
Yo,
crazy.
Holly,
What if-
ID
wait,
is
wait.
different.
Let me say
Different
something.
day.
Holly. Like, it's not like we compare. It's not a lot of virgins out here. So who you comparing them to? You understand what I'm saying? Like, if it was chicks, if it was mad chicks that's virgins, then you could be like, yo, she's a hoe. But if regular is 20 or something or 25 and somebody got 20, 35 or 50, it's like, all right, like, what are we talking about? Now,
How could you consider a woman wife material if she fucked?
We're having two
50
different conversations now. We're having two different conversations.
The
That's just the bitch
definition
on the
has
street.
changed, though.
That's
The
just the bitch
definition
on the
has
street.
changed. Yo,
That's
look
just
at
the
it.
bitch
Yo,
on the
wait,
like. She don't got
wait.
nothing to do with wifey material.
Okay,
Cardi B is a wife, bro.
To a certain kind of nigga.
And she used to be a stripper.
No, either way, she used to be a stripper. She used to,
So everybody's seen her pussy.
She used to be a sex worker, bro.
I used to work next door to New York Dolls, which she started there.
Yo, bro. So she's kind of what a lot of Black and Hispanic women may look up to, and like that's the type of wife they want to be. You know what I mean? Like, there's redemption these days, even in Hold'em. You know what I mean? Like, you can come back. You could repent for all your hoism, and you could get married and find a husband, and niggas will accept you. I don't agree with it either. I don't agree with it, but that's just the way it is.
I mean,
that's the way it is.
Honestly, right? Like, I'm not asking your body count because I don't want you to say no shit like 35. Over dinner.
Right.
Right.
You be like, yo, Kevin Durant.
When you walk,
exactly.
You gotta think about when you walk around, I guess. But is Brittany Renner trying to? Is she looking for a man, or is she just looking for somebody to fuck?
I watched most of that interview, and she's saying that she's looking for a man. She wants to be married. She's looking for love right now.
If she's looking for love,
coming off of that,
and she's
coming off of that clip
online
Shannon
on
asked
the
her.
podcast.
That's what Shannon asked her. Shannon was like, "Yo, why would you say this on public for for this public consumption? You know what I mean? If you're trying to get a man." And she was like, the man that she's going to get and the man that she wants is going to accept her with that body count.
Man, listen.
That's not gonna be the guy she wants.
Keep that shit to yourself, right?
Yeah.
You dig?
Like, you could have said 7, I've been all right. I would have never knew.
Any solid.
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead, I'm sorry. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say your pussy's still the same. So whatever you gave me is what I got. So
Deb, you on the sites, right? You on the dating sites. How many months you been on the sites for?
I've been on there like about a year, I feel like.
Okay, all right. So you've seen like a year of progression. Can you ever see it in the future where body count is actually on a profile?
Yeah.
You can see that.
Yeah, because people share too much all the time.
Got you.
So
okay.
I can see it, but me, I don't really give a fuck, right? Because the pussy you gave me is the pussy you got.
Cause we live in the same era. Your number tells us about you. It's either gonna put you in two folders. Either you're easy or you're wifey material.
Bro.
So 35 tells me like, yo, you ready for the stroke.
So what if she said 8, right? But the number is really 35. would it have changed for you?
America. No, we be calling her a liar, but
No. I'm
we
not
having
Brittany
a
Renner.
conversation. We be having a conversation about when is
You
it
going in
okay
and
to
out.
lie? When is it okay to lie?
So what I'm saying is, I'm not talking about Brittany Renner. We all know
Okay, all right.
she. I get around. But if a woman says my body count is 8, but it's really like 40, right? You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know.
Oh, Deb,
You
that's
wouldn't know.
another
You,
question I
you,
want to
would-
ask
you
you.
wouldn't
We
know.
don't
I
know.
guess.
We can't tell. Women that have high body counts, like we. I mean, I was single a while ago, but I feel like the signs are still there, right? If a woman is willing to give it up, all right. So, shorty in your building, right? I don't
Mhm.
want you to alienate her. If you feel comfortable, how much you think her body count is? If she
So
was
first off,
willing to have
so
a
first off,
one night stand.
I'm a real smooth nigga.
Let's
So
go.
so what she did with me is what she did with me.
Talk about it. All right. Okay.
So I don't account that as being her normal because
Okay.
it's my ego again, right? I'm like, well, I'm a pretty far nigga.
Yeah,
So
that ego is a monster, my boy.
it is.
It really is.
It makes you do what
It
the
really
soul
is.
despises.
Let
But
go
yeah.
and let God.
So for me, I'm like, well, I'm pretty fucking special that she came over here and did that, and we watched the Drake, the Tank Tiny Desk, and she did that again. Then she did that again.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Please don't go.
Yep, pretty much.
No, that's what's
But
up.
no, but seriously, I don't consider what your body count is ever
It's
because
different, bro.
I
what
do.
So
do
there's
you
no
mean?
difference between
It's
wifey and
different.
like.
No.
No.
I know somebody that's on a dating site. He told me the first conversation, the chick asked him how big his dick was.
I had that.
Yo, it's like, it's different, bro. It's different.
I had a
Like,
bitch
yo.
show me her pussy on the first day. I was like, whoa, put that ugly thing away.
Yo, bro. So we live in a
They're
different
not
day and
ugly.
age, man, where it's like, women are more sexual and they don't care about the consequences of the body count, right? Because
Yeah.
it's chances are is that it's still a dude on the back end that's gonna wipe them up regardless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If shit, women that are good at sex, man, they could turn somebody out. Maybe it's not the dude that they want, but they could find somebody to turn out and wipe them up. You know what I mean?
So I have a
I
theory,
don't.
Ron. It's called Your Pussy Ain't That Special. And it's written towards like side chicks that think they're gonna become a main chick, right?
I was about to say, chicks have to accept that theory, though. Chicks would have to accept that theory for me to be like, all right, your body count is 35, is fine. I can't
No,
take
don't get me
on
wrong.
a relationship with a woman who I can walk out in public and 3 or 4 niggas could be like, yeah, I fucked her, she nasty.
Exactly.
She suck your dick from the back.
I'm trying to see what that be like.
She ate my ass.
My nigga did it.
You know what I'm saying?
So we had an experience like that at Nassau, right? Where our homeboy was walking with a girl that did some wild shit to me, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Hey. But
now I get it if maybe that was the third nigga that she had sex with, but if it was the 35th, it's like, yo,
I'm telling you, I've had sex with a woman with kids and sex with a woman without kids. I'm telling you, it's not much of a fucking difference.
I don't know, man.
Except-
If Brittany Renner herself is out here looking for a man, I think her exclaiming her body count is not helping.
No, absolutely not.
No, it's not helping. But I don't, honestly, I feel like in the arena that she's in, dudes are such clout chasers that they'll smash, they'll fuck with her, they'll wife her up just for the clout, bro. So
And
that's the evils.
And what?
Honestly, her numbers is a little lower than what I thought it was originally. If you would have asked me,
I was surprised it was 35. I thought it was
you
more
would have
than
asked
35.
me before that interview what her number was, I would have said between 50 and 60. For her to say 35 ain't that right. Like she kind of came off a little bit better than what she, you know what I mean?
Again, if you do the math, two and a half niggas a year, it's like dudes. I know dudes. I've been a dude that done better than that.
You got to block out though. You got to think about this, Holly. You got to block out the time that she was supposed to be with PJ Washington.
Yeah,
and being pregnant with his baby. You understand what I'm saying?
Relationships, right?
Relationships and being pregnant. So you got to bump that number up for the other years because you got to cut off at least like a good 2-3 years. She's supposed to be in a relationship.
And the fact that she hadn't been fucking since she was born.
Mm-hmm.
She may have started fucking
17, 14 years. 3 years. Let's cut 4 years off. That's 3.5 bodies a year. Plus PJ. Yeah. I mean, either way, right? Like, I read an article once where it said, be careful of a woman's body count in your judgment, right? Because if a woman went to college, right? College is 4 years. That's 8 semesters, right? She has sex with one person each semester. Makes her body count 8.
That's a lot.
That's
a lot, dog. That's a lot.
What I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. That's a lot.
It's
eight is a lot. So 35 is crazy.
You get ran through. and
that's what I'm saying. You got ran through.
We're not saying obvious. Men bump their number up 3 to 4 to 5. Women lower their number. So her 35
might be 42.
But see, that's
exactly what I'm saying.
Again,
that's exactly
the
what
double
I'm saying.
standard.
Her
That's the double
35 is a
standard
42.
that's the double standard that women have to live with, is that if a man's body count is 3 or 4 chicks a year, we get props for that. We get high five.
He that nigga.
But
so my body count
about
3. Only 3. You can't count the new chicks, but 3.
But if a chick is talking about I got 35 on my body count, that's fucking nuts.
That's high powered. Is she admitting it?
Yeah.
Come on now, like yo, you gotta relax, man. Like yo, listen, you tried to change.
So,
like you trying to be Rosa Parks for hoes and shit. Like we ain't
right. So let me ask y'all this. Let me ask you this, my brothers.
What's up?
Do y'all know who Tiana Trump is?
Mm-hmm.
She's a porn star.
Yeah, allegedly. Would you fuck her?
No.
I'm married. I'm happily married.
Okay,
I'm mad it took me that long to answer. It took like a millisecond. No.
In a hypothetical situation where you're
porn stars are actresses. Porn stars are actresses.
Are they?
Yeah. So she's not really.
Academy Award for that thing.
She's not. She's not really enjoying you. She's just acting like she is.
All right.
And at this point, I would think that Brittany Renner is just. I think she's clout chasing. You can't fuck that many dudes and be like, yeah, this is how many niggas I wanted to fuck. No, she's clout chasing. She is a clout chaser.
She is playing she's playing a very interesting role in the manosphere, where let's keep it a buck. In the manosphere, a lot of people are taking advantage of men who can't get pussy. So she's the pretty girl, the accessible girl. She's the girl that kind of humanize the hoes, you know what I mean, to the manosphere. to the incels.
Hoes aren't human.
That's what I'm saying. She's trying to humanize the hoes. Yo, 35 ain't that bad. So now these young ladies could go out, whole 20s, run through whatever, run up their fucking body count, and they'll have a nice, cushy place to land at 30, 32, 34, 35 with some nigga who accepts, and at his young age, he understood that
slut.
Brittany Renner, exactly. She is the 401k for fucking sluts.
I can't get with that.
Lie to me. Tell me I'm number 2. I don't give a fuck.
Lie to me.
Lie to me.
Yo.
How does that?
If
Does
you get in
that
that
really
shit,
work,
that
though?
pussy loose to that motherfucker.
Exactly.
We don't know yet.
Exactly.
We don't know yet.
You don't really get loose. Like
I really believe what the white
feel
chick
you.
said, Pearly said, and
What she said?
she was saying that.
What's your queen? What she said?
No, she said the higher the body count, the least happy you are in a relationship. They said the higher your body count, the percentages of you having a happy marriage or happy relationship goes down.
It's over 5.
For women.
Over
The
5,
number is
yes,
5.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because yo, bro, like Brittany Renner, she been smashing NBA niggas, rappers, whatever, celebrities. She's been in the celebrity realm, right?
Yeah.
Let's just say she start fucking with a dude that's not as high profile. She gonna be thinking about all the dudes she been fucking with, all the sex she done had with all these niggas or whatever, all these 6'10", 6'9" niggas or whatever. You know what I mean? So, yo, bro, I get what they're saying as far as like when you increase the body count, the chick has a bunch of other previous partners that she's thinking about. Like, yo,
now
that I used
At
to
the
be
same
with. I
time,
used to
though.
fuck him. He used to fuck me this way. He used to do this, that, and the third to me or whatever. You know what I mean?
At the same time,
I keep telling y'all niggas.
if
I'm
her 30,
special.
if her 35 is a bunch of celebrity niggas, sports players, actors,
Dick
whatever,
to dick.
whatever,
Dick to dick, Holly.
and then you wife up, and
Pause.
hey yo, yeah,
That's the pause?
and if you wife her up as a regular nigga, do you feel better about yourself that you was able to wife up Brittany Renner,
these fucking groupie ass niggas probably do.
Shaq-sized dicks?
Yeah. Like, yo, you know she fucked Drake, right? Like, I'm at the barbecue with the bitch to fuck Drake. Like,
She fucked
niggas
Drake.
is birds.
She
Niggas is
fucked
birds now. Can we
fucking-
talk about that? Yo, can we start a new podcast called Niggas is Birds?
That's a good one. That's a
I
good
like
one.
it. I like it.
That's the good one.
Let me be
That's
a host.
correct.
Birds
I be-
now.
I
Yo,
be out here doing bird type shit. So I don't care.
And this
you put a
is
seed
why
outside your door, nigga. That
Yeah.
nigga
But
just walk
this
with
is
fucking
why-
seeds with him.
This is why I believe like she'll land a dude. She'll land a husband, bro.
These niggas
Yeah.
is birds.
Exactly.
The whole shit flipped.
It's sad.
Women used to like men who were ladies' men, know how to get women, been experienced with women. The whole shit is flipped on its head. It's all of a sudden niggas is fans of bitches.
Listen, you're not gonna come over here like we throwing a Frank down the hallway. I'm not doing that. We're not gonna play that game, bitch. Better do some Kegels. Better figure it out.
I don't know.
But I haven't had any bad experiences with women, and I've been in the street now for like a year and a half, and like, I've been kind of
You outside, nigga. Come on, nigga. You outside,
I
man.
told Deb
Black
last
outside
podcast he looking
boys.
for another baby mama.
Yeah,
Not
I
me.
see
Not
some
me.
ladies tonight.
Hey,
What?
No,
that shit
no.
be having my
Baby.
baby.
Not me. I'm pulling out.
Yeah.
I'm pulling out
Play.
quick.
You play
With a
up.
condom
You
on, I'm pulling out.
you bugging, nigga. You ain't making breakfast and you pulling out, nigga.
I am
Right.
too. I'm a good nigga. I'm a kid.
Yeah?
That's why she keep coming back.
You pulling out and you make nigga. Yo,
I make
niggas
good
that pull out
extras.
don't make breakfast, nigga.
I make
Okay.
good. I make good eggs.
You
I
chop
know
up
I
that
ain't.
Plan B in them
I
pancakes.
know I
nigga. You better relax, nigga.
ain't.
You chop that Plan B up, nigga.
Nigga put Plan B in the bacon.
Let me get
You
this
better
horrible.
relax, nigga.
No,
Put that
I mean,
mimosas, nigga. You gotta put that in the mimosa. You playing around, nigga.
so now I think about it. I do be cooking a lot for these bitches. Now I think about it. I had a dinner date. I made barbecue chicken, macaroni and cheese, asparagus. I was like, "You like that? You
You
got
get
some
busy.
more?"
You get busy.
And she could. Next thing you know, she upstairs in my apartment naked. I'm like, "Oh goddamn!"
Next thing you
Nice.
know.
Barbecue chicken
Next
was
thing
that
you
good?
know. You
Huh?
know. You know what you're
Barbecue
doing.
chicken was that good.
You know what you're doing.
I mean, I fucking cook well. I don't know. I'm a gentleman. I'm charming as
I
shit.
bet you she care about Father's Day, nigga.
You gotta send that back. You gotta send this
Yo,
back
man.
bro.
Y'all gotta have us on your joint, man. Yo, we gotta come pull
Oh,
up on
yeah.
y'all, man.
Yeah,
But
y'all
yo,
yeah.
when is Father's Day? Father's Day when, like June? Niggas don't
Sunday
even know
Yeah.
when Father's Day
Sunday
is. We
on
just
Right,
take it when we
yeah.
take it, man.
See?
We just take it.
See?
You know how I
Whenever.
know the only way I know when Father's Day is because I know it's right after Mother's Day.
Right.
Right.
That's the
You're
only
like, yo,
Right.
don't
way I
forget
know.
about them niggas, yo. Don't forget
Mother's
about
Day
them
is
niggas.
first.
Yeah, they got drills on sale.
Yo, if you got to change it, if you got to change the date, would you change it to another date like Father's Day? Like I would like Father's Day in like October or something like
Well,
a little.
You know how
Father's Day,
you know how
Father's Day
people
actually
you know how
fell on Juneteenth this year, right?
Right, yeah, yeah.
I think it was I think it was the day I think it was like a day or two after.
Oh, let me look.
Okay.
Oh
I
my
could be
God.
wrong about that. But if I would make Father's Day, you know how they got like October, we coming in October is Cancer Awareness Month, and you wear pink. I'd make it, I give a color. I give it a color.
Let's talk about it, man. Yeah. What color? What color? Blue? Blue?
Yeah, blue is it. Blue is good. Blue is
You
it.
go navy blue though. You gotta wear
Yeah,
you gotta wear
yeah.
certain yeah.
Father's
I
Day
get-
was the day before Juneteenth.
Oh, it was the day
Okay,
before.
okay.
Okay.
But on the same weekend.
Yeah.
So we got
Juneteenth was
co-opted
Monday.
again. We got the slaves were more important than us. As they should be. As they should be.
Right. It was the day before Juneteenth, but nobody cared about Father's Day. Everybody was like, we ready for Juneteenth.
Yeah, they packed us
We
up.
popping fireworks for Juneteenth.
You know what?
Know what I'm saying?
Let's do the Ebony K before we head out. We're gonna do this last one.
We're ready here.
All right, I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Okay, all right. We'll go through it quick because this is a hot story going on at this time. Hold on 1 second. Let me grab it.
You're the only single guy here. Ebony K or Candace Owens?
Ebony K. Williams.
Okay. Oh, easy. Okay.
Candace Owens looks like a stray laundromat cat.
I'm sorry I asked.
Forget about the looks though. No, forget about the looks. Like if you had
no,
if you had to go based on the ideologies.
Ebony K. Williams.
If you had to go on the ideologies, who? Huh?
She's my fine Sora of Alpha Kappa Alpha. So
nah.
Oh, okay.
I gotta disagree with Depp on that. If I was a single man and I was going off ideology, I'm going Candace Owens.
All day.
All
day.
She stand firm.
She's the easiest. You're an easier ride, boy.
Yeah.
Easier ride.
And
she
her
knew her
white
father.
husband. And her white husband keep it.
Yeah, I'm with it.
All right, here we go.
That's a good question.
I was already married to an attorney, so I'm like, what's another one?
Yeah, that was a good question. I like that.
Here we go on this one, man.
their desirability increases. Thus, their optionality of women is always expanding. And the exact opposite is true for black women. As we age, doesn't matter how much money we accumulate, our degrees or professional accolades, the reality is that our marriage and partnership market value is depreciating with every passing year. No matter how good we look, no matter how fit we are, men are still seeing primarily our presumed dwindling fertility as a knock against us.
What she say wrong? I'll wait.
Tick, 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 tick.
I think
We stopped hearing the tick.
No,
we were hearing it the whole time.
For the most part, though, you got to understand she was speaking a totally different ideology months ago. Now she's saying something different.
Right.
She was promoting women to be single mothers by choice. Now she's telling women like you should look for a husband while you're graduating college now. She was really on some different shit not too long ago.
So the reality of the matter is, right? Like, I keep telling my ex-wife, I said, listen, don't let the gray hairs fool you. They're gonna get salt and pepper and I'll be somebody's daddy.
Yep. But I agree.
You good luck.
So I know Ebony, I be following Ebony K. Williams, and yeah, she was just a couple months ago, she was like, I wouldn't date a bus driver. You know what I'm saying? But now you're talking about who got a more secure job than a bus driver, you know, especially if they work for the city, if they work for, you know, that's a nigga that you wanna be.
But you gotta understand,
hold it down.
Ebony K. Williams is in a different echelon of earnings.
She's
right?
not. She's not.
What that matter though? She's a girl.
No, she's not. She's not. She's just a lawyer at the end of the day.
No. I'm saying yes, she's an attorney, but like the amount of money she earns now, is like ridiculous. She makes millions of dollars.
It doesn't matter. Just like Sharon said, she was talking a whole different game before. Now she's like, yo, women, get you a husband at a young age. Like you can't be talking that type of shit.
Could it be looked at as a correction? Sometimes you go out there with a strong, sometimes you go out there with like a strong message and you get a whole bunch of people this way. But maybe like, all right, I got these people going this way. To get everybody in the middle, maybe you got to go the other way a little bit.
She told women to freeze their eggs, bro. She told chicks to freeze their eggs.
And she's still telling people to do that. And she went and after this, she went on the Breakfast Club this morning, and I listened to that in the interview, and she went into detail
and she
about.
She said some of the women are not. They can't even afford to she's not talking to all the women. She said some of the women don't have the ability to pay.
She broke down the financial and the science of it. She said for a woman who is looking to freeze eggs in her 30s, you're going to need 2 sessions. Each session costs between $12,000 to $15,000.
Now who in their right mind got $12,000 to $15,000 just to freeze some fucking eggs?
With a woman, with a woman in their 30s.
That sounds crazy.
It's a real viable conversation.
No, they don't. They not
that
up
sounds
like that.
That sounds crazy to me. Nah. Chicks ain't up like that.
Especially not in their 30s, bro.
30?
Especially not in their 30s. Chicks ain't coming up with in their 30s ain't coming up with 12 to 15K just to freeze their eggs. They got to come with they're struggling. They're struggling to come up. They're struggling up.
Yeah.
Women in their 30s are struggling to come up with 2 to 3K just to pay their fucking rent. So there's no way in the world they're coming up with 12 to 15K to freeze their eggs. This is bullshit.
So
I think Ebony K. Williams is on some bullshit.
So I think a woman who needs 2 or 3K for rent is not on the same plateau as a woman who can't afford for fertility clinics, right?
But Ebony K. Williams ain't just talking to
she's
people
in
on
her
her
40s.
level.
You gotta understand,
Yeah.
she's 40 something.
Yeah,
40 something.
She's not talking
yeah,
to
Ebony
people
K.
that
Williams just turned 40 this year.
But Ebony K. Williams has not been talking to people that are in their 40s. She's been talking to the youngins. She's been her messages has always been to people younger than her.
Yes.
And I think and I used to like Ebony K. Williams, but ever since she talked about that whole I wouldn't date a bus driver shit, she's
it rubbed you the wrong way?
Yeah, everything she said is nonsense.
Why did it rub you the wrong way though, Holly?
Because a bus driver is a regular job, it's a regular nigga job. And if you were city worker that work buses, you can make 6 figures.
Easy, yeah, hustle, yeah, you gotta get it. Yeah.
So now so when she's saying that she wouldn't date a bus driver, now you're saying that niggas that make 6 figures, late 5s to early 6 figures. So let's say 80 to 100K. He's saying that them niggas ain't worth nothing.
Well,
now
I believe she's speaking on the social. I think she thinks social class wise, they're not on her level.
Yeah, but Ebony is she's also a 40-year-old woman that don't have no kids and no husband.
Dep, you said they're not?
They're not. Like
why?
They're not. They aren't. They aren't.
You said are or not?
They
not.
aren't. They aren't.
Okay. Because Ebony K. Williams makes millions of dollars a year. You cannot equate.
We don't know that.
No, she does. You can Google it.
Millions of dollars?
It might be 1 or 2, which is millions.
She's also a 40-year-old woman who has no husband and no kids.
Now
Brittany Renner has fucked 35 niggas.
Valuable
and we're sitting here talking about somebody's gonna wife her up.
Let's talk about it. What's the money matter, Deb? Like, does a woman's money matter?
So why is it that at Ebony K. Williams status? Why is it that Ebony K. Williams status nobody is gonna wife her up? Because she's bullshitting. You know what I'm saying?
So I would say that somebody who's willing to deal with her,
Ebony K. Williams?
Yeah, both of them. Right? Anyone willing to deal with their antics, lack of a better word, will partake, right? But me personally, I couldn't date Ebony K. Williams. We ain't going to the Chanel store. You got me fucked up.
I don't, but see, that's the thing. Ebony K. Williams is always a person. She's a person that she's a person. Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead, GP.
I was gonna say, who'd be married first? Ebony K. Williams or Brittany Renner?
I marry Ebony K. Williams.
You
Holly?
would.
I would.
Holly.
I think Brittany Renner would be married first
Me too.
Because Brittany Renner's
Are you asking who would be married or who would I marry?
Who would be married first?
Oh, Brittany Renner
will be married.
Brittany Renner.
Okay, all right. Yeah,
Brittany Renner would be married first because she's looking for somebody to provide for her, and that's what men do. Ebony K. Williams is not looking for a provider.
We don't know what the fuck
she's looking for to make her happy.
We don't know what she's looking for. She's looking for a sparring partner.
She's looking for a superhero.
Well, tell her I got
there's no making that.
If you want it.
I got most women in her position are looking for sparring partners.
They're looking for sparring partners, and I don't think I watched that video in full that Ron played, and it's not it's a situation where she's not looking for a mate. She's not looking for a mate. She's looking for somebody who who is better than her. And granted, she's done a lot in her life, and she's in a really high top position, but she's not
Wonder Woman
for,
looking for Superman.
She can't. You can't. Brittany Renner would be married first because Brittany Renner's looking for a provider, and that's what men do. Men are providers.
Yeah, yeah.
Because Ebony K. Williams is not looking for a provider.
Brittany Renner is more wipeable than Ebony K. Williams.
Unfortunately, yes.
She would be more cooperative. She would definitely be more cooperative.
Right.
Right. Like, yo, honestly, I feel like, yo, they put her there to disseminate bad information to women.
Who talking about?
Ebony K.
Ebony K?
Media in general. Ebony K. Williams.
No. About Ebony K. Williams. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because, like, yo, bro, like, I understand where people are coming from, because a lot of the times, like I said this before, like, we live in these bubbles, bro. We live in these bubbles, and we feel like everybody is like us, right?
Right.
Even with her, like, yo, we got this idea that all these black women are making millions of dollars, or they're making hundreds of thousands of dollars. That is not the case, bro. It's not the case, right? You got to like, who's lumped into this group of these modern women are women that make 60,000,
right?
You know, 65,000,
70,000, yeah,
70,000. They're not all making 100, 200 millions of dollars, bro.
And those are the people that she's talking to try to look for.
Exactly. Now, those are your those women are in the group of the modern women, bro. So we got this idea that, oh, yo, these black women are making so much money, this, that, and the third. Yo, bro, like, if they were making so much money and they outnumber us, they outnumber us like 2 to 1, black people are still at the bottom as far as income is concerned, right? If they were doing that good, they would have boosted us up, because it's way more women than it is men. Right?
If you continue the video, she said 7 to 1 as far as educated women to men.
And
yeah, exactly. That's a whole. First of all, like, this is another thing. Like, she's a capitalist, and she's probably a socialist. Like
right.
She's classist. I'm sorry, not socialist. She's a classist or whatever. Right. Like, when she said that whole bus driver thing, it had nothing to do with income. It had everything.
It was all about class.
It was all about class. You understand?
Right.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
No, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. But
I'm saying there is.
If you're a woman that wants to get married, right? The probability of you getting married to a man that's, if you want to be hypergamous, is going to be, the probability is going to be low, right?
You got to be a fucking Brittany Renner.
Because the thing is, like, if you look at her attitude, her demeanor, like, if she makes $1 million, Deb, she got to find a dude that makes $2 million. And the dude that's making $2 million,
1.5, I think 1.5.
He's not going to deal with a female like him. He don't have to deal with a female like him.
Yeah,
like her.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying? So, like, yo, bro, the information that she's given, it's bad information to the general population of women, bro.
Right.
And I really feel like she's sent out there to do this type of shit. How you got, like, we talking about like 3-4 months ago that she put out the other shit about the bus driver shit.
Right.
And she's talking a totally different way now.
Right.
Correct.
Then
She's trying
to go on Breakfast Club and trying to rectify what she said or whatever, right? And now she's kind of speaking down to women, like, oh, I'm not talking about y'all women. I'm talking about this type of woman. You're not on this level or whatever like that. And this, what I'm saying is that it's not a lot of these women out there that's making a ton of money, bro. Like, yo, it's like, yo, we live in Long Island. That's what we got to take into account. Like, we're from Long Island, right?
And I'm pickies in the sky. Stop doing that to niggas, man.
No.
Stop doing that.
No. You got to first
we work hard, baby. We work hard, man.
You got to understand.
Don't do that.
Wait. Let me ask you this.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
You think
I love Long Island.
You think a poor person in Long Island don't have more money than a poor person in fucking like rural Arkansas or something like that?
Right.
I can't relate.
Right.
I'm like Deb. I can't relate.
That's
Look
the
at Deb.
that's the
Look
problem.
at Deb.
That's
He
the
not even
problem.
paying attention to you. Look at Deb.
He a Long
Look at
Island
Deb.
dude,
Look at Deb.
bro.
Look at Deb. Look at
Why
Deb.
you
Look
starting
at Deb.
shit with me?
He a Long Island dude, bro. And that's what
I'm sitting there
we be in these
folding my
bubbles,
hands
right?
like, what I do?
we be in these bubbles, right? And we feel like
Yeah.
everybody is like us, bro.
Oh,
Like,
Yeah.
like if Cole was in here, right, and he talks about his wife, right? His wife's a doctor, right? And
Yeah.
when you go to their events, you probably see like fucking 7 female black doctors, right? But if you
Right.
if you look at how many black female doctors there is in the country, it's probably like less than 5%
Right.
of all the doctors. But we see a bunch of them. We think it's a lot. Oh, it's a bunch of them. Because when I go to these events, I see a bunch of them, and we assume that everywhere in the world is like our circle.
Right.
But yo,
I
it's where we're from, bro. Like, yo, Long Island is expensive to live in, bro. Even if you black,
Right.
white, Spanish, whatever, right?
Taxes
It's
are
not
crazy.
like living down south.
Property
in-
taxes are crazy out
yo,
here.
bro. So everybody's on a certain level. There's a certain base here, right? And
Yeah.
it's not like a lot of places in the country like this, especially with black people, with minorities.
Right.
So
we gotta remember that, bro. We're not talking about just us.
So
The world is
providing
way bigger
false
than us.
information.
I have to remind myself that all the time, right? Because I go to galas and I go to like all these highbrow events.
Yeah,
and
talk for the rich
Right.
niggas, please, Deb. Like, talk
Right.
for us, please.
No.
Talk for us,
but-
because I
No,
can't.
no,
I
no,
can't.
no.
Please.
And like I have to remember these things, right? Like going to like fraternity events and all these different charity events and writing checks for this, writing checks for that. It's like, whoa, that chill out, bro. Like, be humble, be grateful, and understand that not everyone comes to this, right? And not everyone we grow up with, like in the View, live life like this.
Mhm.
Like I was talking to a chick that she was my ex-girlfriend's suite mate in college. She goes, "Oh man, I had to make a tough decision. I had to order groceries or pay a bill." And I was like, "How much was the bill?" She was like, $80. I was like, "Here, take it." Like, she's like, "What?" I was like, "I want that from you." But like, understand there's more to have out there.
But
And
that's
it's-
my other point with that. She's making points based on educated women versus educated men. There are a lot more male entrepreneurs out here than ever before. So what is she speaking on exactly?
I'm an entrepreneur.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Like who is she? What is she speaking on exactly? Because it doesn't add up. What she's saying doesn't add up. Because
Yeah.
there are way more she's saying that there's 7-to-1. There's a 7-to-1 ratio of educated women to men in colleges nowadays. But what about the entrepreneurs? There's way more male entrepreneurs. There's way more
That doesn't
men.
that doesn't measure up class wise though. Class
But
wise,
but I guess
Cause yo,
I guess
you
that's-
work
I guess
Uber,
that's what it
yo,
is.
you do Uber.
I guess
Eats,
that's
you,
what it
you,
is.
You're technically an entrepreneur, so it gets a little muddy at the bottom too.
But
Good point.
that's I get it. But she's who is she speaking to when she's saying this stuff? But I agree with you, Ron.
I believe she's speaking to the educated black women, right? And again, like I said before,
But educated black women are not making
Exactly.
Anthony
That's
K.
what I was.
Williams money. They're making
that's
70,
no,
60,
that's what
70, 80K a year.
Yeah,
That's what I was gonna
Unless you
say.
specialize and then you
And
go up
and
certain
the
levels.
male
Yeah,
and the male entrepreneurs that I know are making 100, 120, 200K a year.
But
So
there's
who
a
is
there's
who
a
is she
social
really
aspect to
speaking
it. There's a class aspect to it too.
Yeah.
Like I think she's looking for a dude that is matching her money, matching her education, matching her social level. right?
Yeah,
I think there's a
And yo,
reason why. I think there's a
and that's,
reason why.
that's probably
I think
that's why she's single, probably, right?
I think there's
So-
a reason why she's 40. Yes, I think
She's
there's a reason
divorced.
why she's 40 and still single. And I don't think she ever got married.
No, she was married.
She's divorced. She's divorced.
Yo,
Oh, she
why
was-
did
she
that
was
just
divorced,
come out?
okay.
Why did that just come out? You never
What?
heard that before, but now it's coming out that she was married before.
Right.
Nobody
right.
ever heard that she was married.
I think
New York.
I think there's a reason why she's 40 and still single. I think she is a woman in a man's a man in a woman's body. Straight up.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
And it's not gonna like I said this on the last show. The thing is, the numbers show that there's enough men that match the income that the modern women have.
Yeah.
They equal. They have an equal amount of men that make the same money as the women, but
Right.
those are the men that the women don't want. They still want to fuck. They still want a dude that they'll find a dude that went to college like them, that got their degree and all that shit like that, that makes money like they make, but they don't want that dude.
All she
Now-
is she's an educated city girl. That's it.
Yeah, yo, bro, exactly. They still want to go to the hood. They still want to fuck with the dudes that got the swag and all that stuff like that. But they want to turn them dudes into the college dude. They want them to make the money that the college dude and have this class and the status that they want. You know what I mean? But everything doesn't match up. So
She's the educated version of a city girl. That's it.
Good point.
She can articulate it. She can articulate everything that you hear the fucking female rappers rapping about.
Oh, nobody.
And if she just admits that, I can't hate on her.
Nobody can articulate what Sexy Red is saying.
Oh goodness gracious!
I read way too much to even entertain that shit.
Yuck.
Yo, the bottom line is that they should have had her ass. The fact that soon as she kind of rebutted everything she said 3-4 months ago,
Right.
and that should have been null and void, and people should have canceled her ass out after that. Like
Yeah.
you can't just say one thing and you rebut your own statements.
It's a correction. Come on now, we're not gonna do that.
Nah,
It's a
no.
correction.
A correction is
It's a correction is
is
when you admit to
you amend certain things that you said before, but you don't go
Yeah.
totally against the shit that you said. You go totally against the shit that you said before.
Right.
Opinions grow, right? What I thought
No,
yesterday.
I get what you're saying. Growth is you like if I have an idea, right? And I have some growth, and I'm like, yo, based on this idea, I'm thinking this way, but I'm not totally switching sides. I'm
Right.
adding on to, or I'm kind of
It's a
switching. couple of
correction.
things.
It's a correction.
But
Listen.
she's going totally opposite of what she said before, bro.
It's not a correction.
She was telling. You gotta understand. She was telling women, yo, you don't need a man. You could be a single mother and raise your kid by yourself because you don't need a man.
Right.
Now
She's
she's telling
contradicting herself.
Yeah, she's totally contradicting herself. I can't hear you. I can't hear you, GB.
So I guess to my point, right? You need both, right? I'm not saying you need only a man or you need only a woman.
Yeah.
You need both, right?
I'm saying it's
that
a
goes back
correction.
to the
It's a
original.
correction because on the first one, she was talking about maybe you don't need a man. She's talking to everybody. On this one, she's talking about, listen, ladies, let's be realistic. We do have a biological clock. And as long as that clock is ticking, our value is less to men. So if you do want to, if you don't agree with my first message and want to do it on your own, if you want to do it the other way, you can't be too rigid in your value systems and the beliefs. She's talking to everybody. Same way Dame Dash went to the Breakfast Club and he was like, yo, if you have a boss, you have a daddy. If you're a boss, you're less of a man. He could have used the correction in that. He could have came back around a year later and been like, yo, listen, it's okay to have a 9 to 5 if you invest in your own future. Every strong message needs a correction. And I feel like her message both times are very healthy.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I don't like that it came from her.
So you don't mind the message?
I can't argue with
you
that.
mind
I can't
who
argue with that. I
delivered
can't
it.
argue with that.
Okay.
No, I don't like the. I don't like it. I don't like the switch around. I don't like the switch around. I think it's. I personally take it as a contradiction.
For us,
But I
she's on
see
the
what you're
Breakfast
saying,
Club.
GB. I get
I
it.
listened to the Breakfast Club interview. He enlightened women and gave them a lot of more than I learned. I don't got no eggs or nothing like that. I don't got no horse in the race, but I learned from this Breakfast Club interview. And she was like, if you listen to her podcast, she walks through freezing the eggs, where to go, everything like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's walking through it. So she is about
I think
Black
she's
women.
talking to the wrong crowd.
She's talking to the educated women's crowd and a woman that is putting herself first. It's a dangerous crowd, but it is a crowd. We have to acknowledge everybody in our community, yo.
But I agree with Ron where with Ebony it's about status. It's more about status and less about
It can be looked at like that, yeah.
Yeah, actual position in life. I do,
Right. So-
but I do see what you're saying, GB. I do see what you're saying.
So you think that's right? You think it's right for we talked about prior to about men sort of in a sense kind of like, all right, being the last person on the totem pole, right? Willing to sacrifice themselves. And you talking about women willing to put themselves first, right? And you think that's cool? That's cool?
Selfish.
It's the game that we're playing, man. It's a selfish game. Like, it is what it is. Like, if there's a war, we're going to war. At the end of the day, the men get sacrificed any way you look at it. Like, it is what it is. Like, we reap the most benefit.
That's why I feel like it's weird for me to see a man on her side to or even on a woman's side to say, yo, it's okay that you put yourself first, right? Because when we think about this shit, like, yo, we're talking about our existence, right? As a race, as a whole. You understand what I'm saying? And these women feel like, oh, you can't make a good person unless you got another person that makes a certain amount of money, right? You can't make another good human being a great human being unless this person makes 6 figures and this person makes 6 figures. Like, I'm not willing to mate with nobody. It's like you're trying to make basketball players and shit like that. Like,
that's
yo,
horseshit.
I need a 7-footer, so I need somebody that's 6'9" and someone that's 7'1" or whatever. Nah, we can't make a great basketball player unless he's 7 feet. Like, what are we talking about, bro?
Look at Jay-Z's mother and father.
Yo,
they made Jay-Z.
Exactly, right?
The niggas were broke as shit. Look at Biggie's mother and father.
Bro, and the thing is, like,
status doesn't build status.
She's giving this information, right? And what happens a lot of times is people assume that the message is applicable to them, right?
Right.
Where it's like, all right, people always overestimate themselves. Oh yeah, like a dude would be like, yeah, I'm a high value man, but then they can make like 40,000 or something, and they say the criteria is 100, and you got to do this, you got to do that. They might check.
Man, them niggas play drums in the park.
No, hold on. If it's 6 boxes, they check. If it's 6 boxes, they check 3. Oh yeah, I'm a high value man or whatever. So I'm gonna listen to what Kevin Samuels say, and I'm gonna it's not applicable to you, right? And the same thing with these women. Like, yo, bro, first of all, you don't make the money that she make. And I give her credit. She's a good looking woman, right? Even though I don't like her attitude, she's like most women don't look like her, bro. They don't look like her. They don't make the money that she make. They're not as accomplished as she is. So the shit is not applicable to you, right? But you got a lot of women that's not on that level that will take that information and it'll be religion to them, right? And they'll go out into the world and they'll try to practice this shit in real time. And it's like, nah, you're not Ebony K. Williams, so you can't practice this shit, right? But and I, you know, the crazy thing about it is like, yo, shout out to my wife because I know there's women that are not like that, right? You know what I mean? Because my wife is a testament to that, right? She not on that type of time. You know what I mean? But these women that are out here, they feel like, oh, I am this, I'm that, I'm too, I shouldn't have to settle. I'm better than this dude. I shouldn't have to date a bus driver. I shouldn't have to date this dude. I should be waiting. Nah, I need to wait for a while because my blessing is coming. In that high value man, that dude that's mad tall, that make mad money, that got a big ass dick, that's ripped, all that shit. Like, I'm gonna get it, right? And then
Sounds
they
like
wait.
You're describing me.
And then they wait forever, right? And it never happens, right? And it's like, yo, nah, you not the chick that told you that. You're not her, bro. So it's not applicable to you. But nobody's gonna be real with themselves, especially women who are very rarely accountable for them for what, you know, accountable for anything. They're not gonna say, nah, I'm not that good looking. Nah, I don't make that much money. Nah, yeah, I got a bachelor's, but I don't got no master's or no doctorate or nothing. You know, whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Women are horrible at self-assessment.
Absolutely.
No, I'm serious. And I'm not. It's not a gender-based thing, right? Well, it is kind of gender. Like a man will look in the mirror and be like, "I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl. I would call her." You ain't never hear no song like that from a woman.
From a woman, right?
Like, I wish I was a
listen to all these rappers. Listen to all these rapping chicks. Their pussy is the best. The best pussy that you ever gotten in your life.
I have a theory. I'm not gonna get into it, but
which is crazy to me because that's when Ebony says what she says. The actual depiction of all the women nowadays is these rapping chicks. It's not Ebony.
So, let me get into my theory real quick. And Ron, you may cut me off. Listen, all you have is 3 qualities to your pussy: warm, tight, and wet. You can have all 3. You can have 2 of the 3. You can have 1 of the 3. But your pussy ain't that
I'll
special.
take warm.
Like I said, like what you may like do.
Yeah, a cold pussy is creepy as hell. Yeah, I take warm too. I take warm and wet. I'm with you, man. A cold pussy, boy. You fucking a zombie, nigga. Walking dead pussy, nigga.
Vampire.
All jokes aside, like
warm, tight, and wet. No,
all these women
like
make
put on a t-shirt, nigga.
To believe like their pussy so special. And I'm like, all you gotta do 3 things. That's it. You may do different things with it, but all you got is these 3 base functions. Let me the fuck alone.
Yeah, word.
Yeah. But don't quote me on it when I'm outside. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you special bitch. Your pussy good. Fucking right. Tight, wet. That's all you got.
I love it.
Yo, man, it's been a pleasure having y'all on, man. Like,
man.
This is fun, man. We got this more often, man. It's good to like have niggas that can talk to. Like it's fun, man. Yeah, we can go. Yo, we're on for like 3 hours and 13 minutes. Like we could do like an easy 5. Like, but,
yo, for real.
I was like, hey, y'all want to split it into 2 episodes, part 1, part 2?
Now
we have to.
Yeah, we can record a whole nother joint. Like we can rock. We can do something for y'all. Y'all ready, man. Yeah. We going y'all.
Yeah, we can figure that shit out because nobody cares about Father's Day. But
I don't want to give a fuck. Not even me. I barbecue. I gotta work.
I gotta do a bunch of shit in the morning, but working ain't it. Gotta pay some bills.
What's up, man? Yeah, man. Salute to y'all, though, man.
Absolutely.
Y'all too, man. Straight up.
Yo, I appreciate y'all. Y'all setting a pace, and I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Y'all doing
definitely.
y'all thing.
We appreciate y'all being here,
Thank
man.
you, thank you, thank you for those kind words, man.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate y'all, man.
And shout out to everyone tuned in on Facebook, YouTube. If you don't follow us or you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do at Cigars Whiskey. That's Cigars with an S, Whiskey. Cigars and the Ensign Podcast, Cigars and Whiskey Podcast, Cigars the Ensign Whiskey Podcast. Sorry about that. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. All right.
Also, Ronco,
You guys.
I gotta get you to join my podcasting while Black group.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Definitely.
There's about 3,000 of us in there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I'll definitely jump in that because I'm on a couple of groups over on Facebook, the Black Podcast Support Network, and there's another one also that I'm on.
I saw you on there. I was like, nigga, come on.
Let's cook, yo.
Yeah, man. Yeah. All right. So if you guys don't follow us on Instagram, please do at Cigars Whiskey. That's Cigars with an S, Whiskey. Also, if you have any questions, comments, recommendations, you want to recommend a cigar or a spirit, hit us up. If you want to sponsor a show, shoot us over an email, podcast@cigarswhiskey.com. Again, podcast@cigarswhiskey.com. Depp, Holly, let everybody know where they can find you guys.
So I'm gonna go first. So you can find me on Twitter or X or Instagram at DEP_sends. Ladies, I'm available. DM me. I'm open. I'm single. I'm on these streets. Remember, I'm handicapped but handsome. Holly, where you at?
ITZHOLLE on all social media platforms. Ladies, hit Depp up.
Thank you. I appreciate
that. All right. What's the YouTube page for the podcast?
Oh, the YouTube page is youtube.com/NCAFD. Nobody cares about Father's Day. Look us up, man, for the fathers.
I love it.
All right. And with that, we want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Cigars and Whiskey Podcast. We will catch you on the next one. Peace.
Yeah, baby.
We out.
Yeah. Yo, fellas.
That was fun as shit.